All right, so yo, good night to everybody watching. You know the thing already. This is, you know what I mean. Normally we do music on the page, but tonight we are gonna do a, we call it now. We're gonna do a reaction to an interview that one of our valiant brothers in the ISUPK did. You know what I mean? Captain Tazariak. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, he did an interview. Well, not an interview, it's like a sit down on the Mattan, you know what I mean, even YouTube channel, you know what I mean, very big page, you know what I mean. I would just we go review it. The captain always you know what I mean, whoop them ass whenever, you know what I mean, him touch them panel. You understand? The captain is a excellent debater. See? So without further ado, we're gonna jump straight into it. All right, just remember to click up the like button, you know what I mean, share and subscribe. You understand?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. For today's guest, we have a special episode. Welcome in Rabbi Yosef Mizrachi, along with his two goons. Yes, come in, please. You sit here. Debating him will be Gavin McInnes. Please welcome in Gavin McInnes. And also the two other rabbis as well. Gavin, you'll take a seat right here.
Okay.
Welcome in the moderator for today, Mike. Welcome in, Mike.
Who's sitting next to you?
The captain
Mike,
will
the
come in a little
moderator.
bit later. So down in the video, I'm gonna
That was the whole point, because you stepped over him last time. You stepped on his head last time. And for today's co-host, we have Mike. Welcome in, Mike.
Crammed in here.
So I've taken the opportunity. I wanted to make sure you guys were all comfortable. I've got you all some food if you want to enjoy yourselves during the episode.
We don't eat non-kosher, but thank you for the,
But what about the French fry? It's a potato only.
also not, but we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
They fried in the same fryer.
What about the drink?
Drink,
You can have it?
I don't like Coke.
Okay.
water is good.
So
Thank
can you guys all introduce yourselves to anybody who might not know you and all that one? We'll start with the rabbi.
Okay, yes. I am Rabbi Yosef Mizrachi. I teach Judaism for about 31 years by now. My lectures are on my website, divineinformation.com. I also have an app, Rabbi Yosef Mizrachi. There's thousands of lectures there. And basically every topic you ever thought about, we discuss over the years. It makes an impact on the life of many, many Jews and Gentiles. And that's basically what I do.
And now you.
My name is Gavin McInnes. I started the Proud Boys, who are commonly labeled a hate group, which is false. I'm kind of seen as a Nazi by the
They're a loving group.
Yes, I'm seen as a Nazi by the radical left and a Jew lover by the radical right, which I think is a good place to be.
Which actually makes you a moderate.
Yeah.
So when people point to moderate, they can use Gavin McInnes.
They push and pull you until you're in the middle.
Okay. Now this is a little bit interesting because he's actually pro-Israel, as he just claimed. Are you going to enjoy the burger?
It's a lot of patties. It's like
He's a triple whopper. I got as much non-kosher meat as the rabbis. They have 9 patties in total.
That seems like a fuck you to them.
No, it's actually because in case they wanted to break the kosher for the first time, they have a huge offering.
Okay.
We're trying to bring them to the light side. But Gavin here, actually, he's pro-Israel, so we can't really get into that debate because obviously you guys are as well. So maybe we'll start off with him being a Christian. You believe Jesus right now is burning in shit, right?
Not necessarily.
Maybe semen?
I have nothing personal against Jesus. I'm just speaking, what's the real religion of God? Is it Christianity or is it Judaism? Once you prove the point, then it's not relevant anymore.
But a lot of rabbis, I think including you, say that he's burning in excrement, right?
Well,
we don't know about the Jewish man. He believe Jesus currently are burning a feces, boiling feces, and semen. That's how we believe, the Jewish man.
that is not the only Jew that has to be judged for certain things he have done. So when the Jews follow the Torah and they live according to the divine laws, they get rewarded. And if they do the opposite, they get punished. And it applies to everyone equally.
So what will I be burning in?
You don't want to know yet.
There's a lot of controversy.
You'll
There's a
find
lot
out.
of controversy about that
excited.
quote.
You'll find out.
That people say it's not necessarily Jesus. And also, I think the Goyim have to understand that the Torah is 600 years of podcasts transcribed. It's 600 years of conversations. So you're going to find some saucy stuff in there. If you were to go through 600 years of Joe Rogan, you're going to find some rough stuff. But
You could go through 1 hour.
it's a myth that Jews think that Jesus is boiling an excrement.
No, that's literally what he thinks. I saw a video
No,
of him
it's-
saying that from
Did-
like a couple
Do you
months
really
ago.
think that Jesus is boiling an excrement?
I don't know. I'm not got to know that, but I can tell you one thing.
It's a trick now. Now he's
That's-
tricking us.
He does.
No, I want to tell you one thing that you should know.
Yes.
We're not arguing about an individual. We're arguing if the New Testament is the book of God or not. I had a famous debate with a Christian professor, 3 hours. Please watch it. Debate Judaism versus Christianity. You'll get the answers to all your questions when it comes to which religion is the divine religion of God.
Maybe we should just link to that and go home.
No, that's, by the way, you can do it after when you have some free time.
But that doesn't really answer the question. I know that that might not be your main concern because to you, Jesus is not God, but obviously it's a more important issue for him if he's boiling in shit, in your opinion.
So let me tell you something. You know, Jesus lived as a Jew and died as a Jew. He was a religious Jew. He was going to yeshiva. You know, he never started Christianity. Christianity started 300 years after he died. There's different arguments how long after he passed Christianity actually started. The lowest opinion is 75 years, which is 4 or 5 generations after he died. And some opinions that it happened 300 years after he died. Therefore, he has nothing to do with Christianity. Someone comes and tell you stories about someone who lived 300 years ago, and you're supposed to believe. So all of those stories, none of them we know for sure if they're reliable or not. We don't even know if he existed, as far as I'm concerned. There's no proof for that.
There's plenty of atheist, non-religious arguments for the existence of Jesus as a guy. You can get into the magic and the miracles, but it's a fact that Jesus existed. That's well documented from atheist sources.
But do you debate what I just said, that Christianity never started by him? He died as a Jew. And
Well,
it
he was a
only
pretty
started
big
generations
catalyst.
after him.
He definitely got the ball rolling.
And I tell you something, in the New Testament, in the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 17 to 19, it says that Jesus said to his followers, I do not come to contradict the Torah or any one of the commandments. Everyone who will change one detail of the Torah will be cursed by the kingdom of heaven. I'm only here to explain and fulfill the meaning of the Torah. No one is allowed to contradict the rabbis. They are sitting on the chair of Moses. Anyone who will contradict the divine book of God will be cursed by the kingdom of heaven.
I think he was saying, I don't want to argue with Jews. It gets tedious.
By the way.
Yeah.
And I feel
But
you,
what did
Jesus.
you-
I
No,
feel
but-
you
no, but-
What
even
if
right
you
now.
wanted to let him know something?
No,
let
but-
me explain it.
But you missed the main point. What I'm saying to you is based on the words of Jesus, which is the figure that all Christians admire. He said to his followers, none of you is supposed to contradict the Torah, and you have to keep all the commandments. Now, according to my knowledge, speaking to Christians for more than 30 years, I did not see one Christian in the world who follow all the commandments of the Torah. Right? So I don't know what the argument is about. If you follow Jesus and he's your hero, you have to listen to him. Same thing the Muslims. They follow Muhammad, but they ignore what he wrote in the Quran about the Jews and about Israel. According to the Quran, Israel belongs to the Jews, but they pick and choose. Same thing with the Christians. They pick and choose whatever is convenient for them.
Well, we're
When
just
they
doing our best
want-
to be good. We sin. We mess up.
All right. I mean,
I have an
we
ankle
also
bracelet
sin.
on my
We're not
ankle right now
angels.
for
People
DUIs.
sin because they have
did you hear what he
desires.
said?
If you have 5,000 followers on any platform, you should have a
In the meanwhile, I'm just tap up the screen, like, share. It depends on the platform you're watching on.
Quran about the Jews and about Israel. According to the Quran, Israel belongs to the Jews, but they pick and choose. Same thing with the Christians. They pick and choose whatever is convenient for them.
Well, we're just doing our best to be good. We sin. We mess up.
All right. I mean,
I have an
we
ankle
also
bracelet
sin.
on my
We're not
ankle right now
angels.
for
People
DUI.
sin because they have
Did you hear what he
desires.
said? He has an ankle bracelet on right now.
It's none of my business. It's his
I'm
business.
just saying we're
God's business.
imperfect.
All right, look, people sin regardless of who they are. People have desires, and sometimes they are weak and they break the law.
Yeah.
That doesn't make what they
Is this
do
a sin
legal.
for me to eat this?
Absolutely.
What about one more bite? I want more.
All right, no problem. Remember, I gotta tell you something. When you make fun, when you commit sins, it's also multiply your punishment.
Okay.
So you think now that you're joking and you're happy, you're going to pay for it.
Khan's the biggest Jew out there.
Yeah, right. Clearly not.
Israeli.
You want me to take a huge bite of the triple whopper and prove that wrong?
Just because you commit
He's
sin,
encouraging me.
listen,
He needs to get a punishment too.
Listen, Mattan, just because you're breaking the laws of the Torah, it doesn't mean you stop being Jewish.
Well, I heard you
You're
say
born to a Jewish mother, you are Jewish whether
I
you
wasn't,
want or
but
not.
let me ask you a question. I heard that you say in a lecture that if a Jew does not keep Shabbat or he doesn't keep kosher, he is then a goy.
Absolutely, that's the law.
So then I am a goy.
Absolutely, you are.
Yes.
Can I
Pound it on that.
Matan, let me explain that.
You need two conditions. First condition, you have to be born to a Jewish mother, and also you have to
Agreed.
keep the covenant, which is the Sabbath. You understand?
So you can't convert to Judaism.
You sure you can convert.
But if you
It's
convert, your
thousands
mother
of
wasn't
converts
Jewish.
every year. If you convert, then you automatically become a Jew. But the Gentiles don't have an obligation to convert. They can be righteous Gentiles. I'll keep the 7 laws of Noah, and I go to heaven.
That
of
doesn't
Gentiles.
sound as much fun, a righteous Gentile.
Why? It's fantastic. You know, all you have to do is not to be an idol worshiper, not to murder, not to steal, not to eat animals unless they dead first, obey the law of the land. And,
Do I have to keep only those laws
to love
too?
God? No, you have.
But I'm a goy.
You have 613 commandments.
But you said I'm a goy right now.
Can I explain?
No, let me explain to you what does it mean. You know, there are 2 drivers. One of them has a license.
One of them is
one
David.
of them never got a license. One of them never got a license.
Temporarily.
The one that have a license got suspended now. Both of them are not allowed to
Can we
drive.
use a different analogy?
Well, I'm just.
This is a little offensive.
Just
to you.
sensitive to me.
To you?
Because I have my license suspended.
All right. So let's choose a
It's
different.
politically
He might go to
incorrect.
jail for even showing up.
It's haram. You're committing haram.
Got it. So okay. So let's.
No, they don't believe in that.
Let's give a different example. All right.
I'm just kidding. You can have that.
You
analogy.
can have a green card in America, but if Trump wants to revoke it because you commit terrorism in America, he can throw you out of the country and take it away from
So
you.
you're saying I'm basically a
doesn't mean-
Jewish terrorist.
You
A terrorist on Jews.
No, you're a Jew that right now, because you're violating and desecrating the covenant with God, which is the Sabbath, you are right now in a penalty. You lose your Jewish status, but you're still obligated to keep all the commandments, and you will be
That's not
punished
fair.
for
That's not
every
fair.
violation of the Torah from now until the rest of your life, unless you repent. And that's what's going to happen to you.
That's ridiculous. I think I should be allowed to be a goy. I've been fighting for it all my life.
Yeah, well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You believe in God?
I would say so, but not on maybe a deep level. I honestly don't think about it that much.
What do you mean? We talk about it all the time. What are
You
talking
keep bugging me about it on the phone, but that's maybe the extent of my
All
process.
right, let me ask you, you see this cup? Do you think it was made by a random explosion, or there is a designer for this? What do
I
you
think that was made by the cup maker.
Oh,
Probably a guy
so-
named like Joe.
So listen,
And Mike-
I look at this 5 cents plastic cup, right? And I can swear on my life that someone designed it and made it. Not someone designed you like this with your hair.
I agree
and
with
with
what
your
you're
brain.
saying, yeah.
Someone made you. That someone made you for purpose.
Yeah.
There's no creation without a purpose.
I just don't
So-
believe the answer is Judaism.
Wait, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
So there is a purpose, and the purpose is that someone who made you and supply you with oxygen and intelligence and everything that you have is expecting from you to fulfill your purpose in life. You understand, as a human being. Now, does it make sense that you're gonna see a creation without instruction from the maker? What is it made for? Did you ever see someone produce something without giving a manual how to use it and what's the purpose of it? Any device, anything you buy in a store always comes with a manual. Do you think the creator of the world would make people and let them multiply to billions without telling them the purpose in the creation and what's the purpose of their life?
Weren't we all winging it with Mesopotamia and all that stuff?
Look, the instruction always existed from the time of Adam and from the time of Noah. It just became public to millions of people 3,300 years
So
ago
maybe
when the
it's-
Jews received the Torah.
So maybe the actual answer
But
is still not public.
Abraham was more
That
than
could be argued as
Abra-
well.
Abraham
Think
was
about that.
We
Abra-
gotta do that.
Abraham was 200
He
years.
just made the argument that already happened.
No, there was.
So maybe we're still in the state of not
no,
public.
No, that's not what he meant.
No, but
They were publicizing it.
Let him
Adam
explain himself.
all right. So first of all, Abraham was 200 years before the Torah was given, and Abraham kept all the commandments. It's written in the Torah.
What's a commandment?
The mitzvot. Command. Mitzvot means-
commandment.
yeah.
Oh,
God.
you just said it funny. Sorry.
God commands us to do certain things and not to do certain things. There's also
They don't keep the
restrictions.
commandments.
So
buddy.
now, the point I'm making here, it's written in the book of God that 200 years ago, Abraham and Isaac, which was before the Torah was given, were keeping all the commandments.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, what do you see from here? That individuals, leaders, were already had the commandments from time of Adam until the time the Torah was given
Maybe
in
we
a
have the
public event.
commandments, but they're not publicized. Like your argument,
Well,
just
we
not
got-
yet.
Everyone already knew the commandments. The
Oh, they already
tribes.
knew.
That's,
They
you
already
know what,
knew it.
I'd like to get into Jew myths at some point, because getting into theism and, creationism is tedious. We've all heard these arguments. A
Yeah.
wind blew through a garage and made a functioning Rolex. That's unlikely. So for one of the myths is that Jews think they're better than everyone because they call themselves the chosen ones. And I would argue they are the chosen ones, but the choosing is to spread the word of God. So they're like the note keepers, the journalists, the storytellers. They're not chosen
not
as
them,
in
by
Do you
the-
think he's
better.
going to disagree with you?
We agree.
So
Well, I
of all-
guess I'm talking to everyone at home
Oh,
who
okay.
thinks chosen ones is something else. It's chosen to preserve and propagate the word of God.
First of all, you're right 100%, but there is more to add to what you say. The Jews, to be chosen by God, it works both ways. When you are chosen, you have much bigger responsibilities and much more to do. Therefore, you are subject to bigger punishments. You see, if a Gentile is righteous, he's going to heaven of Gentiles. If he's wicked, he gets certain punishment based on how many violations he committed.
Wait, we have a different heaven?
Different heaven, yes. But also one more thing.
Otherwise called hell.
Also, what you should understand, what I'm saying here is to be chosen to represent.
Brady Daigle, I would like to know what you are talking about.
Wait, how?
You see, if a Gentile is righteous, he's going to heaven of Gentiles. If he's wicked, he gets certain punishment based on how many violations he committed.
Wait, we have a different heaven?
Different heaven, yes. But also one more thing.
Otherwise called hell.
Also, what you should understand, what I'm saying here is to be chosen to represent the creator of the world comes with a lot of liabilities. And when you break the laws and you do not represent God in a right way, like this gentleman in front of us
Yes.
is doing, You are subject to severe punishments because you disgrace the name of God in public.
For eating a Burger King
For
fry?
doing all the
That's
other
not
things
it's
you do.
ridiculous.
Not just that, for everything you do.
That
This
seems
is
a little
only
harsh
one
for
out of
eating a
many.
fry.
That's
It's insane.
do you understand? So
There
being,
needs to be like a ladder of punishment. It can't
Yeah.
just be all in.
Is he
being
boiling an excrement
No,
because he
but-
ate a fry?
But Gavin,
Oh, he believes so.
Gavin, listen to what I say. Being chosen, it doesn't mean that I'm better than you. I have much more to do. And if
They keep saying that every time. I mean, nobody is telling a lie. That's what the Jewish rabbis think. They think that they're better than everybody else and everybody is going. You know what I mean? Am I crazy?
I know, because I'm better than you.
yeah, you could be better than
Really,
me.
it
It's
just means that
I have
I'm
no
worse than
problem if you
everybody.
think so. I have no problem if you think so. But what I'm saying is that to say
Not much.
we are the chosen. First of all religious Christians learn in the New Testament and in the Torah, which is the Old Testament, and in their churches that the Jewish people are the chosen people.
And the Quran says.
And it's also in the Quran.
You're
So
the
it's not
bookkeepers.
something
You're
the
chosen
Jews
to
made
keep
up.
notes.
It's public information. Everyone who believes in God and follow any one of the books, the Torah, the New Testament, or the Quran, knows that God made a special covenant with the Jewish people and gave them his book in a public event, which he has not done with any other religion or cults who came after. This is a fact. No one argues with that. Even the anti-Semites that are, religious, they still admit that the Jews received the Torah. Even in a Hamas website, it said that the Jews are the chosen people and God gave them everything and he took them out of Egypt.
Problem is, who is the real Jew?
And brought them to the promised land. I saw it with my own eyes in a Hamas website. It's the declaration of the
Do you know
Hamas.
how to use the computer system?
Absolutely. What do you think? I was born yesterday.
I think you're born way too far back. It's the opposite.
I was using computer before your parents planned to
they-
bring you to
boomers
the
always
world.
say that. And the
You know?
computer you use.
Brady Dalgle says, like Shimiyaza, Lucifer, Beelzebub, Azazel, they are older than the Abraham religion, turned into demons by Solomon, but used for building of the temple. I think you read that in some wayward, unbiblical book, probably some scriptures that are not inspired by the Most High.
That's
was
the
like
point.
5
That's why I thought you
fridges.
wouldn't be able to figure it out.
Do you
The
think
keys were this big.
Do you think
He's
religion?
still using the things with the hard drive is or as big
Yeah,
as this room.
with his floppy disk.
So let's make it clear. I was using computer before you were born.
Yeah,
all right,
you
in
said
case
that.
you have a doubt about it. So let's move on.
I think you're great note keepers, and that's awesome. And you talk about a different heaven. You'll be the Smithsonian archivists until Judgment Day, and then you will come over to our side, and we'll welcome you with open arms, and then we all go to heaven together.
Keep dreaming, but keep dreaming.
That's
but-
why Christians go to
but
Israel, because they love it.
Gavin, I promise
Because you're
you one thing.
converting.
Let's make a deal. You watch my debate with a Christian professor, and after you get the answers to every possible question or dilemma you had in
I
your
have
life,
the answers. It's in
you
the Bible.
contact me directly and tell me if I was right or wrong. I can already tell you that dozens of priests, after they watched my debate, they left Christianity completely.
Cucks.
Some of them became righteous Gentiles. They observed the 7 laws, and some of them converted to Judaism. So after you,
Well, I
will
guess
watch
they'll have
it,
to convert back on Judgment Day.
after you don't have an obligation.
What happens if they don't? Or
They
won't be
die.
choice?
You don't-
The blood will go up to the lion's mane. So about that much blood.
But nobody
But at
has
this
an-
point, it will be confirmed that the religion is right. Like
So
there
it's
will be-
funny
Well,
when
Jesus will
when
come
the
back.
Christians
and then they'll
say
still have a
that
chance
Jews
to
are-
change at that point.
Gavin,
Yeah.
when the
It seems
Christians
pretty like an easy.
I know
choice.
that.
In the meanwhile, be friendly to the like button. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. We'll be having more of these discussions. You know what I mean? This is the Kayad One Reaction YouTube channel. You You know what I mean? We'll be reacting to things like these, you know what I mean?
In
I
your
have the
life,
answers. It's in
you
the Bible.
contact me directly and tell me if I was right or wrong. I can already tell you that dozens of priests, after they watched my debate, they left Christianity completely.
Cucks.
Some of them became
Pussies.
some of them became righteous Gentiles. They observed the 7 laws, and some of them converted to Judaism. So after you
Well, I
will
guess
watch
they'll have
it,
to convert back on Judgment Day.
after you don't have an obligation.
What happens if they don't? Or it won't
They
be
die.
choice?
You don't.
The blood will go up to the lion's mane. So
But-
about that much blood.
But nobody
But at
has
this point, it will be confirmed that the religion is right. Like
So
there
it's
will
funny
be,
Well,
when
Jesus will
when
come
the
back.
Christians
and then they'll
say
still have a
that
chance
Jews
to
are-
change at that point.
Gavin, when
Yeah.
the
This seems
Christians,
pretty like an easy.
I know
choice
that's
to
kind
make.
of cheating, right?
Gavin,
Yeah.
when the
They
Christians
don't
say
offer
the
that
Jews are
same
going to burn in hell, no. When we say something like people are not going to go to heaven, everyone makes a big deal. When the Christians say that, no one makes a big deal.
He actually
good
just
point.
gave like an exploit.
Gavin, Judaism, it's not a missionary religion like Christianity and Islam. We don't go after people and beg them to convert to Judaism. It's the opposite. Everyone who comes to convert to Judaism, we tell them, stay a righteous Gentile. You don't have to. It's too much to do. Why do you need the headache? And we send them back. We are the only religion that say to the Gentiles, you don't have to join our religion to go to heaven. You have your own heaven. Whether
Now,
you're an Arab, whether you're an American, you be a righteous Gentile
You
and you go
happy
to
when you got
heaven.
Ivanka Trump?
But
That was a catch.
according to Islam and Christianity, if you're not
You
one of
almost
us,
broke the
automatically
balance.
you go to hell. And that shows you that it's fake religion.
Are you playing a character?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Well, anyways,
Aren't
you
we
keep
all?
saying this
Also,
thing
we
about.
don't force responsibility.
Hold
You
on.
can't force
You
responsibility.
keep saying this thing about righteous Gentiles. Do you even believe these exist?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I
well
speak
then-
about it thousands of times in my lecture.
Because here's an interesting clip I think we should go over.
6 billion idol worshippers who makes God angry every second of their life. Indian, Chinese, Japanese, Tibet, Nepal, Thailand. So many. India alone is 500 million. China is 2 billion. So many. 2 billion Christians, which are
2
idol
billion?
worshippers.
Hold on.
Between
China's a
Chinese,
billion at
Indian,
best.
Hindus, Buddhists, and Christian, at least 6.5 billion people are idol worshippers that, according to the Torah, do not have the right to live. Idol worshipper goy, it's
And
death
Jews.
penalty.
That's what they
Not
really
only
think.
Jews. Even a goy who bow down to an idol, who believe in JC, deserve
JC.
death penalty.
So how many of these righteous Gentiles do you really think exist? Because right there you said there's about 6.5 billion, at least just on a low estimate probably, that don't.
Do you understand what it means an idol worshiper?
Well, I
Bowing
mean something
down-
different to you than me,
Okay,
probably.
all right. Let me explain. Just give me a minute to explain, then everything will be clear. First of all, there's no difference whether a Jew is an idol worshiper or a Gentile is an idol worshiper, according to
Are you
the
going to
book.
eat these?
According,
Can I have one?
you can have everything.
Thank you so much.
According to the book of God, whether a Jew or a Gentile is worshiping anyone but God, such as Son of God,
So
the
JC
cow.
is idol worship.
I'm explaining.
I
You're
know,
not
but your
gonna-
answers are way too
I'm-
long,
I'm-
dude.
No,
You're
no,
hogging
no,
this whole
no,
thing.
no. One
By the
second.
time you
pedantic.
finish what you're
No,
saying,
but
we
and
already
I'm getting
forgot what
annoyed
we're talking
No,
about.
Because you
that's-
just said worshiping Jesus.
You ask such an important
Means you're going to
question,
hell.
You don't want to hear an answer. So, okay, so a Jew or a Gentile that worship anyone but the creator of the world, meaning Son of God, the cow, Buddha, or anything like that. For instance, Muslims, they don't worship anyone. Muhammad is the prophet, but it's not their God. So there are Muslims, for instance, 2 billion Muslims almost, they're not idol worshippers.
So not deserve to
That's
die.
why I say 6 billion and not 8 billion. Why? Because the Muslims, they are not idol worshippers. But
They worship Muhammad.
But no, they don't.
He's
They
saying he's
just
just a
say
prophet.
that they made him a prophet. It's a false prophet. That's a different violation. But they're not worshiping
With
Muhammad.
the same punishment?
They're not worshiping
But is it the
Muhammad.
same punishment?
No, it's a different thing. If
But
you're-
is it still death penalty?
Listen, if you're a terrorist and you're a murderer and you want to kill children and women, that's a different kind of a sin.
Is that all Muslims to you?
Not all
I wonder
Muslims.
Why
does
even
that?
mention that?
So I'm
I'm
saying,
not asking you about terrorists who want to kill women and children.
All right, but I'm
We
still,
haven't got to
I'm
Israel
still,
yet.
I can't believe you give Muslims a pass and not Christians.
listen, I'm still
Strange bedfellows.
Wait, I'm still
He
answering.
just told you to shut up.
I'm still answering the video you played. So there's no.
You haven't answered it at all.
So there's no discrimination. Whether Jew is an idol worshiper or a
I didn't say you were
Gentile.
being discriminatory. I said that you don't even really believe in these righteous Gentiles. You just said there's
Tell me.
6.5 billion that deserve to
Tell
die,
me,
and the rest 2
oh,
billion are Muslims, which you obviously don't believe are righteous Gentiles.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think? I sit and make up laws? I read exactly what's written in the book of God, which Christians admit that is the word of God, and Muslims admit that is the word of God. And in the book of God, he say that if you worship anyone but me, it's in the 10 Commandments, by the way, in case you didn't know. Anyone who worship anyone but me is subject to a death penalty. Now, what do you?
So
what
God
do you want
doesn't
from me?
want Christians worshiping His Son.
Huh?
God doesn't want Christians worshiping His Son, and
God
if they
doesn't-
do,
God doesn't
we're going to
have a
hell.
son. God
So
doesn't
all
have a
Christians
son.
are going to hell for worshiping a false idol named
God-
Jesus Christ. You got to admit that's pretty fucking
No,
radical.
First of all, let me explain to you something. Some people have no idea.
He's actually a moderate like you.
Some
No,
people.
I don't think Jews are going to rot in hell for not accepting
That's what Christians
Jesus.
say. What are you talking about?
First of all, I don't wish anyone to go to hell. I hope everyone will repent and be righteous Gentiles and righteous Jews. That's my goal in life, to make people closer to.
Again, everybody watching, just tap up the screen, like, share, follow, depending on the platform you're watching on. You know what I mean? We're going to do a lot of these videos going forward. So currently we are reviewing this video. You know what I mean? Mattan, reasoning with this rabbi, Captain Tazariak, will be coming in later on in the show. You don't want to miss that. You know what I mean? It's going to be the real Jews versus the fake Jews. You know what I mean? Now you're going to see who's a real Jew. You know what I mean?
Imagine being able to build.
In the meanwhile, again, tap up the screen, like, follow, share, subscribe.
First of all, let me explain to you something. Some people have no idea.
He's actually a moderate like you.
Some
No,
people.
I don't think Jews are going to rot in hell for not accepting
That's what Christians
Jesus.
say. What are you talking about?
First of all, I don't wish anyone to go to hell. I hope everyone will repent and be righteous Gentiles and righteous Jews. That's my goal in life, to make people closer to God, not against. Now, you are debating something that it's written clearly in a book that you yourself learn in a church that is the book of God.
Yeah, I worship
So I don't
God,
understand
though.
why you
So
getting,
I am where
why
He
you
said
getting
you better
upset at
worship
the
me.
Jews.
I do worship
It's
Him.
your book as well. The Torah
Yes.
is the Old Testament that Christians follow.
Well, we got a
it's over there
2.0.
in a
We got a 2.0, and it's an improvement on the old app.
in a
And I'm not going to hell
God
for
doesn't
worshiping
need
the
an
Son of
upgrade.
God.
You know, God is perfect. He
Why am
doesn't
I
make
always set up with
mistakes.
Jews who
Doesn't-
want to kill Christians?
No, we don't.
No, there's no such thing.
You
That's
just said that
that's not-
I'm part of the 6 billion.
No, there's no such thing. I just
He
told you I
doesn't
don't
remember
wish
that. That was a
anyone.
long time ago.
I'm
That's
going to
right.
hell
He's
for
not
worshiping
saying to-
JC.
He's not saying to go Christians.
We do not execute anyone. There's no executions
Okay.
already for 2,000 years. What are you talking
But
about?
my
That's
religion is
besides the point.
blasphemous, and I'm going to hell.
Please, Gavin, please
I
explain
mean,
to me
what
the
are they doing with the
contradiction. In
Palestinians?
Matthew 5, verse 17 to
11.
19, in the name of JC, Christian says that JC said to his followers, no one is allowed to contradict one of the commandments of the Torah. Anyone who will do it will be put to death.
Yeah, I already
Will
explained
be
that to
cursed,
you. He
will
said,
be
I'm
cursed.
not here to
And
argue
then
about
you come and
Judaism.
tell me that you have to worship him instead of God, or God needs a middleman.
Dude, you should be ingratiating yourself to, these are mostly anti-Semites watching this, and to come out with your most radical belief that Jews are blasphemous, Christians are
At
blasphemous
least he's honest.
for worshiping JC is not a good start.
So
I'm trying to be on your side
your
here.
problem is not with me. Your problem is with God.
No, my problem
That's
is with
what
your
God said in the
interpretation
Torah.
of the First
It says
Testament,
it's
the Old
clear in the
Testament.
Bible that God's not a man.
Buy a Torah with English translation, what you call the Old Testament, and read it with your Christian translation, and you see that everyone who worship anyone but the creator of the world is an idol worshiper.
I'm a New Testament.
What's next, Mattan? Let's move on.
Let's
get at some, like, do you think there's such a thing as a female rabbi?
No, there's no such thing.
Good.
All right, let's move on.
What about the moles? Like, I want to dispel some myths. The whole mole thing with the circumcision.
He's trying to do defense for you after you just said you deserve to die.
That is a thing, but it's
I
so
didn't say
alarmingly
you deserve to
rare.
die.
Yes, you did.
God
you just said it in a
said-
clip.
Well, I'm going to hell, or whatever.
God
And my
said
religion is
everyone-
bullshit.
Literally death penalty,
God,
not even hell.
Not me. God say that everyone worship
Your
anyone but
interpretation
him.
of what God said.
No, it's your interpretation.
No, that's your
Do
interpretation.
you understand English or no?
I understand what you're saying, but
So
that's your interpretation.
go to the Christian Christian Bible.
But if I talk to a female rabbi, they'll
Go-
tell me something else.
Go to the Christian rabbi or go to
So clearly
the
they have a
Torah
different
in Arabic.
interpretation.
Go to the Quran, go to the New Testament, go to the Torah in English, in Arabic, in any language, and see that it's the same translation. So enough with your nonsense.
Mattan,
Let's
you
move
know
on.
No,
Hebrew
he
also,
said
so-
worship me
I
or else.
definitely
I
do
do
not.
worship you.
Okay.
I think Jesus is a dumb route to take because it's based on faith, and we're not going to get to objective truths here.
There's evidence.
All right,
that
let's
Christianity-
move on. Let's move on.
Watch my debate and you change your mind about it.
Okay,
Go
well,
ahead.
All right, remember, tap up the screen, like, follow, and share. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Leave in the comments in the chat as well. You know, I want to know one thing because this rabbi has said some things which contradicts what we know rabbis are usually used to say. You know what I mean?
No, that's your
Do you
interpretation.
understand English or no?
I understand what you're saying, but
So
that's your interpretation.
Go to the Christian Bible.
But if I talk to a female rabbi, they'll tell me something else.
Go to the Christian rabbi or go to
So clearly
the
they have a
Torah
different
in Arabic.
interpretation.
Go to the Quran, go to the New Testament, go to the Torah in English, in Arabic, in any language, and see that it's the same translation. So enough with your nonsense.
Mattan,
Let's
you
move
know
on.
No,
Hebrew
he said
also,
worship
so-
me
I
or else.
definitely
I
do
do
not.
worship you.
Okay.
I think Jesus is a dumb route to take because it's based on faith, and we're not going to get to objective truths here.
There's evidence.
All right,
that
let's
Christianity-
move on. Let's move on.
Watch my debate and you change your mind about it.
Okay,
Go
well,
All right,
ahead.
let's
this
just get to the
question,
debate
this
then and
question is
leave.
mostly directed to the rabbi, and then I'm sure it'll start another debate. Is it true that technically every goyim deserves to die for stealing even the smallest thing?
Okay, one of the 7 laws of Noah.
No, just give me an answer, not
Yeah.
the whole lecture.
That's the answer.
Bro, he's giving it-
One of the 7 laws of Noah who apply to all people in the world is that stealing is subject to a death penalty.
Okay.
But however, we do not have any
Where is that in the Bible? What scripture is that? According to the Torah, where him always a talk about stealing, the penalty for stealing is you pay back 5 times the amount that you steal. And I mean, if that be the case, who are the biggest thieves on the planet Earth?
executions. The only
I'm not asking if we execute
The
people, I'm
on-
asking if they deserve
You
it.
got it. So the God.
I think you should be executed.
God
You know
said-
why? Because you just stole my heart.
So do you understand what I'm saying? God
Sure.
said for violating the 7 laws of Noah, there is a death penalty. However, the only one who can execute that death penalty is God Himself.
Oh, okay.
That's why so many thieves out there are still running and kicking, and
'Cause he's an
none of them
underachiever.
died. You understand? But their time will come.
Some of them have died.
In the end, everyone will get what they deserve. You cannot run away from the divine justice.
Okay. Gavin McInnes, again, a question for you. Gavin McInnes.
McInnes. It's a hard C.
McInnes?
Yeah, there's no G's.
Okay. Gavin McInnes famously shoved a up his ass. Is this allowed in Judaism?
I think that we should get to a higher
No,
level.
that's-
Wait,
of
allow me
No,
to
that's
give
true, I
context.
swear.
Allow me to give context for this.
Okay. This
Um,
is true.
Hillary Clinton was dancing very badly in a video. And I said, she dances like she's got something up her ass. And then I said, I bet I could dance better than her with something up. Wherein I didn't really insert it, but I got a pretty close to. And then I danced very well, thereby blowing her out of the water.
He's a
Was
proud
while being-
boy, by the way.
All right,
Right,
let's move
boy.
to the next subject.
Well, I want to know if that's
We
allowed.
shouldn't insult
I
our
like-
intelligence.
I like all Christians going to hell is
What
not
do you insult?
taboo,
Let's-
but a fucking joke
Let's
is,
move on. Let's
is
move on.
too
Let's-
much.
let's get
That's a
more
bridge
serious.
too far.
I swear I'm not joking. This is real. He told you a real
6
story.
billion people are
That's
going to
the
hell,
question you should
but
ask
don't
him
make
after-
asshole jokes.
After this discussion.
We already spoke about this when he was on my show. I'm asking you if it's allowed in Judaism.
Not allowed.
What's the punishment? For dancing, but he only did it as a joke.
All the
So he
thing-
claims, but I got
God
it.
hates lack of morality and lack of modesty and all kinds of things like that. As results of that, people are.
You're
being
not allowed to
punished.
dance
He
anymore?
told me it
You
was
can
funny.
Dance. You can dance.
You're not allowed to dance with something in there?
You can dance if you want to.
have to keep
You
your
can leave your friends behind.
You have to keep your dignity.
If your
and you
friends
have to
don't
be a
dance, they're
human
no friends
being.
of mine.
Once you become an animal, there's no point of talking to you anymore.
You're saying he's an animal?
No, I'm saying if you want to behave like an animal, then the conversation here is over.
Dude, I didn't kill the conversation when you said I'm worshiping a false idol.
Let's
Cut me
move
some
on.
slack.
We're having a religious debate. We're talking about that. We're not talking about weird stuff. Okay. Keep
No, but
that
that,
private.
but
That's a private Mattan. You could talk about it.
that wasn't private. It was live stream.
If you think it adds to your honor in front of your listeners, you are wrong.
Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. Have to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by Rumble Wallet, and this is a paid ad by Rumble Wallet. With Rumble
Out, you're bringing a half a sentence and you're making a.
You should not give a non-Jew that is an idol worshiper
Ah.
gold as a payment.
Why?
Make sure to always give him the official coins. Don't give him gold. Why? There is a high chance that he will melt the gold and make it an idol.
Come on back.
You see,
Like a little gold
you
Jesus.
see, Matan, what
It's
am I-
like he's
Did I
living
then
from
pray to you?
4,000 years ago.
telling
Matan,
you the
you
whole-
I will
are
give
of
this to you if you promise not to make a
found the
tiny
clip
Jesus
immediately.
that you pray to every
Your
day.
manipulation can work on some of your listeners, but you cannot.
But not
fool
on
us.
you. I fooled you.
No, you didn't. You see, I already right away knew that what you're saying is incorrect.
But that's exactly what you said.
We're talking about God telling the Jews, when you need to buy something from an idol worshiper, if you give him gold, he's going to use the gold to make an idol.
Do you think that has happened in the
Now-
last 1,000 years?
Of course. Go to India and go into their temples and see how
You
many
think that
gold idols they bow
Do you
down
think this
to.
is a real concern in the Western world that if you give like what you claim
Well,
Christians or idol worshippers
uh,
a gold coin, they're gonna use it to melt it?
Look, I made a skull. I made a
how-
police badge.
How
I
about,
made the word hate.
Look at him.
I made
Holy
a Proud
shit.
Boys
how
ring.
about, listen, how
I made
about,
Lucky 13.
how about you go to India and see some
We're
of
not
the-
You can't bring
and
in
see-
what you
the
were
and
talking
see how
about.
brownies.
they bow down to their idols that are made from gold, and then you
I'm not
and then you will
defending
understand what I was
Hinduism.
talking
Why are
about.
you guys getting offended? He's talking
We're
about
not offended at all.
Okay, so
We're just
No, I'm-
inquiring.
Don't
I'm
worry,
getting
Gavin,
annoyed.
I don't think you're gonna melt your rings and use it as a god.
Okay, good.
All
So we
right.
can have gold?
We can move on.
No, we can move on. You see, he doesn't want to say it.
All right.
If you're worried, he's going to melt it and make it into God.
Okay.
Yeah.
I promise I won't make a Jesus piece out of the
Okay,
gold you
yeah,
give me.
there you go. So we agreed on that. Let's move on.
Do you think it would be appropriate to pee on a homeless guy's head if they're sleeping since they're basically asking for it?
No, not
so
allowed.
pee on you?
Not allowed to
I'm not homeless,
humiliate
Bob.
any human being.
No, it's not humiliating. They're actually, maybe they're thirsty. You ever heard that thirsty guys drink their own pee?
I leave you the privilege and the if you want to do it yourself, do it yourself.
But isn't your goal to spread
Fill
the
your
word of
boots.
Judaism to people?
How are you gonna do it? By humiliating them.
You're humiliating, in your view, probably a goyim, and then the video will go viral and all the Jews will know you.
I tell you
Why
what,
do
you
keep
know what?
using going in a bad way?
Yeah,
Goy
but
just
I
means-
tell you what, you used your phone. Let me also play something for you.
Okay,
That
it's a song.
that may be.
It's a 4-minute
I
song.
thought he was going to get me gold out of his pocket.
No, let me play
Yes,
to you
so you
also.
could pray to a little tiny
Okay,
Jesus.
let's play for you also something from one of my lectures.
Are you
And-
using WhatsApp, you
and-
cheap ass?
Yeah, listen.
What's wrong with
Just so we can see. Not by the color of the skin, not by what
Turn it
color
up.
is their bones.
This is the max it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
We have no permission to be racist. If you have a nice, decent Arab, not a racist, not a murderer, not a pro-Hamas,
Murderer.
and pro-terror, you have to give him full
New payment. He just got a payment.
Let's
You
listen.
couldn't write a better joke.
Let's listen.
From Tal. Very Jewish name.
Brady Daigle.
Same thing
That's
if
the
a
one
Jew is a murderer.
very
You have a
important
Jewish
thing.
murderer,
Everybody,
What
look
are we
on the
watching?
comment, look on the chat.
Okay.
I get your point in the
This
video,
is-
but
Listen,
All right.
since you
I
don't
wouldn't
have
have
action,
asked you about
I'll
it.
tell
Jewish
you what
man.
this video
I heard
is
what you're
about.
saying.
The video
That's
says
not in
there's
the
no
Torah. The real
difference
Jews
between
don't do
Jews
that.
and Gentiles.
See,
When they are
what you
criminals,
say
they are subject to the punishments of the
does
Torah.
happen.
Now, if
And
a Jew
those
is a
little
murderer,
babies, they get
or if a Gentile is a
young
murderer, it's a death
because
penalty
of
to
those
both.
rabbis.
If
they
both
end
of
up
them are
with
idol worshippers, it's a death penalty to
certain
both.
STD.
And do they go to hell?
You understand?
Right.
Yes. The Jew will go to his hell,
Hope
and
it's
the,
not that
and the
boiling
Gentile will
shit
go
hell.
to his hell.
Yeah.
But you
I'm
understand?
fucked.
So
I
the
prefer
fact that
boiling
you're
fire.
trying to describe that
What
we
about
are
boiling semen?
Matan, shh.
the fact
No,
that
thank you.
the fact that you're thinking that I'm trying to put the Gentiles down or this, first of all, the word goy in the Torah means a nation. It's not a bad
It
word.
means non-Jewish.
It's mean non-Jewish. Yeah, the nations that are not Jewish.
I'm
That's
not criticizing Christians. I just want you to know your religion is made up and you're going to hell for
We
worshiping a
respect
false
Christians.
idol.
I don't understand what you're saying. We
No,
have
no, no.
to know that's what we believe. Why
No,
make it-
wait. Disagreeing with something that you made up, which is not the book of God, doesn't mean I put you down or have anything.
No, you're
personal against you.
misinterpreting what God said.
No, it's
God said, worship me.
We
I
have
do.
We have the original book. You came 1,300
You know what?
years
I'm starting to
after
regret
our book.
choosing you as the storyteller Can we get different chosen ones, please?
Let me ask
What
you,
about Chinese? I feel like they
Gavin,
keep a
Gavin,
cleaner
in the New
record.
Testament-
Very good record.
In the New Testament, it
Chinese people, I know you're blasphemers, but would you be willing to take on the task of chosen ones?
in the New Testament, it says that the cave of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is in the city of Nablus, Shechem. But every fool knows it's in Hebron. Tell me, please,
You took the words right out of my mouth.
tell me, how does God know? How does God will make a mistake not knowing where Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are buried? In the New Testament, it says that it's in a different place. If this is the book of God, something that you and I know, God doesn't know. You understand?
Yeah, it was renamed. It's like Constantinople.
It takes me 2 minutes.
It moved on after the
to
Crusades.
prove to every reasonable non-Jew that Christianity is a man-made religion. So 2 minutes it takes me. And also Islam, also the Quran, it takes me 2 minutes to prove to you that it can never be the word of God. If you are an honest person, sit with me one-on-one, and I would leave you with zero doubts about it.
I still call it the original name. Same with the Cuomo Bridge. It will always be the Tappan Zee Bridge to me. I'm not calling it Cuomo. I don't care what the New Testament says.
What about that lake that Trump changed? What is it? The something America?
The Gulf of America. Yeah. I will do that. But in Montreal, it'll always be Dorchester. It'll never be Rennie Levesque Boulevard.
The New Testament is filled with mistakes, and it therefore can't be from God.
You should watch my film Torah and Science.
I got a whole homework assignment after this.
And over there, in part one of the film, I proved that Christianity and Islam, it's false religions.
Wow.
If you will search for the
truth, sounds like a wonderful
follow
film.
Do you realize how offensive that is?
I'm
like
sorry.
we come in here, we're not allowed to say fuck or shit or do jokes.
I'm sorry.
But you can say my entire religion.
We're searching for the truth.
I'm starting to feel, as a free speech guy, I'm starting to think that blasphemy laws are required here.
I'm not disrespecting you, but you cannot force me to believe something that you made up.
Don't say that about Islam and Saudi Arabia. Get back to me.
So you expect me to accept a religion?
I originally wanted him to debate a Muslim, but they were not willing.
We have an extra guy. It's better.
I don't understand. This is a religious debate. I mean, we're talking about Rabbi.
We have God and His Son. You just have God. We have more stuff.
If you
we're
have
better.
part 2 that contradicts completely part 1,
it does not contradict completely.
It cannot be.
It is a more accurate depiction of what God meant.
Gavin, after you watch my debate with a Christian professor,
will you stop giving me homework assignments?
Listen, you will be laughing at what you're saying right now.
It was so
will
stupid
be laughing.
to be Christian.
You will feel so
all of a sudden, I cannot pronounce the letter R. I have been reborn.
We're talking about religion, and you're making it personal.
Who are you?
I don't know.
He actually,
are you
we couldn't conduct the debate.
Are you his handler? What are you doing? You're like Siegfried and Roy holding onto the tiger here.
He's my student, and he has a very, very big future
well, stop
in front
policing
of him.
this conversation.
It's
just like a two-headed hydra
why
over
are you
here.
Offended?
Let's talk about.
I'm offended.
I'm
annoyed. That's very different.
Blah, blah, blah.
All right, let's go. Let's move on. You have, I'm sure, a lot more questions that you want to ask. Go ahead.
Okay.
Immigration is an important part of the government of Canada's.
On the top of the screen and like and follow and share. You know the thing already. Yeah, man. And we want to think about this discussion because a lot of things are talking, you know. You know what I mean? He must say, yo, well, his people is the chosen people. And then basically I try to debunk all of the negative things that we know that them normally says. You know what I mean? Them normally say some outlandish things like the goyim will burn in hell and all them things there. But now, he must say something different. Like, what's different now? You know what I mean? Is he trying to polish up what they teach? What's going on? You know what I mean? Give this a second to load. You know what I mean? In the meanwhile, be a friend to that like button, subscribe. You know what I mean? We'll be doing a lot more of these, you know what I mean, videos going forward.
the tiger here.
He's my student, and he has a very, very big
Okay,
future
well, stop
in front of him.
policing this
I'm not
conversation.
policing it. I'm
It's
just,
like a
I'm-
two-headed hydra
Why are
over
you getting
here.
offended?
Let's talk about.
Tell me I'm offended. I'm annoyed. That's very different.
Blah, blah, blah,
All
blah.
right, let's go. Let's move on. You have, I'm sure, a lot more questions that you
Yes.
want to ask. Go ahead.
Okay. Which one of you is making more money?
The only one who knows who makes what is God. You should ask.
No,
him.
that's not even true.
Not even
That's
close to true.
that's actually just objectively not
I think
true.
you mean Grok.
Maybe that's for sure wrong as well,
Grok
though.
knows.
Gavin actually looked to me like a big shot millionaire. You know?
Is this true,
From what
Gavin?
I am
understand.
a big shot millionaire.
Here you go.
And what about you?
I'm not a millionaire.
I know that you get a lot of donations from people like him.
The donation doesn't come.
You've
to
got
my
a very
pocket.
high quality
Yes,
It
shirt.
goes to spread the word of
That's
God.
a
Like
$200
buying you a
dress
beautiful
shirt.
house.
No, we're giving millions of CDs out. We make apps for free. All my lectures are for free. Everything is for free, right? You wanted to invite me to Los Angeles, and I was about to come see you there. Did I ask you to pay for my ticket? Did I ask you to give me something? for
Actually,
the
yes,
debate?
he did.
I didn't
No,
ask.
it's-
you.
Okay. Well, then he's stealing your money. This is like one of those.
No.
He's truly a Jewish handler.
Today,
I'm not.
you invited me over here.
I don't care.
Did I ask you to give me anything from the money you make from Burger King? No, right? I come for free. I do
You think
it.
they're my sponsor?
I do. You told me that they're your sponsor.
No, this is just a small insult.
Whatever. I don't mind. I know you're making millions from your podcast, and I know you want to make
Millions.
it
I thought you
provocative.
guys are good with money.
You're making.
He's making thousands.
You're making it provocative because the more drama you're gonna have, the more listeners
called
you're gonna
humor.
have, and
He's
the
making
more
it
money
funny.
you make. Don't blame me for what you do, please.
What did I do? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Whatever. I also don't know what you're talking about.
I think I've noticed, sort of like autistic people, you guys don't really get jokes. You didn't find that one funny either, you see?
Yeah. What's funny to you? It's an insult.
I will
to me.
burn for it.
We cannot.
You
Insults
shit.
are off the
That's
table.
right.
starting
You don't
here.
see
And
too
cursing
many
too.
poor,
No more
poor.
cursing, Gavin.
No, I mean complaining about insults. When we start off
Oh.
this discussion with level 10 blasphemy, then all bets are off. We can say whatever we want.
I don't know. It's blasphemy.
Whatever. Let's move on.
Interesting.
Okay, well, I think we should get this even more interesting. Mike, can you bring out the special guest?
Yeah.
Oh, a black Hebrew Israelite.
Into Zaria. Yeah.
Do we have to kiss your boots?
Big dog.
What?
Big dog enter the cage.
No, I don't like it when white people
Yeah,
kiss
well.
your boots.
No, come
Yeah,
over
It's
here.
my least
Sorry.
favorite thing about you.
Yeah, scoot over.
Yeah.
Scoot over. Scoot where?
Because you guys are going to have
Are
to
you
talk
aware of
into the same
physics?
mic.
Come ya Sharala.
There's a wall here, brother.
Yeah, there's a wall right there.
It's okay. You'll just be real.
Maybe work this
Yeah.
out in advance before you.
Well,
bring
this
in
is the
secret
whole
guests.
point, and now it's a mess.
Don't worry, the black
We,
guy comes
we
in
should,
direct
if we
there.
move the whole table down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you going to be willing to eat the Burger King? Because they
Right.
didn't want to. So you have like
Well,
four.
that wasn't them.
Israelite.
I mean, that
kosher.
wasn't
He's
them.
Oh, you eat kosher?
Yeah, he's an Israelite. He's kosher.
I'm an Israelite, right? But y'all don't eat cheeseburgers, right?
Ooh, Israelites.
Y'all think the cheese that made that meat
No,
is the same person?
we don't read that word literally. Okay.
Y'all don't
Oh,
even
you're
agree.
picking and choosing. I thought we're going by the book.
No, we
Nah,
have,
Y'all don't agree on y'all kosher?
our Torah has written and oral Torahs.
Hands rubbing
Make
together.
sure to
You
talk here.
won't
Yeah.
understand
Make
what
sure
does
to
it
Just
mean.
lean in.
Just lean in.
Wake up in the morning. Do you guys like that Desmond Decker song? Is that
I
you?
don't even know who that is.
Israelites. Mhm.
Nah.
Cap no know that song there, no, but it's a Jamaican song. You know what I mean? Israelites. I'm gonna send it to Cap if I remember. You know what I mean? But there's a song in Jamaica about that the brother, the person in the glasses is mentioning. We know it here in Jamaica. You know what I mean?
I don't know who that is. What's your name again?
Gavin McInnes.
Oh, you
I
were the
started the
Pride
Proud
Boys.
Boys, yeah.
The Pride, the Proud.
Proud.
Yeah, boy.
Pride's
Sure
the
it's
gays.
Pride? But you said it's gays in the Proud Boys.
Yeah.
So then they
Tons.
Pride too. So it's the LBGTQP.
Hey, you guys are obsessed with gay as an insult. That
No,
doesn't
you
mean
said
anything
it
to me.
though. I'm just saying you said it.
Yeah.
And I only said it because when I said pride, you said no, that's proud. Because the pride.
Well, we're
is
talking about the
gay.
name of the club. It's Proud Boys. And yes,
Proud and
there are
Pride is
gays,
the same.
blacks. There's no Hebrew
gays?
Israelites,
The
Yeah, there's
Proud
gays in the
Boys?
Proud
but there's
Boys.
Jews.
So
Gays isn't something that's on my radar.
So let me ask you a question though. So if two gay Proud Boy members
Uh-huh.
decided to have with each other, be married. That would be okay in the Proud Boys?
It's happened.
So y'all be out in the woods sleeping with each other?
See, that's the jump. I think being obsessed with gays is kind of gay.
I'm not obsessed with it. It just
No, remember with the Catholic Covenant boys, you were like, priest you. You're gonna suck a dick to that. You're a gay. You're a gay.
Hey, who said that?
You guys said that in D.C. during that Covenant Catholic school.
I don't know.
You set that whole thing off.
I don't know if that was my Israelites, because we're not all together. So I don't know if
some are more moderate. The New York chapter seems to be focused on having white people kiss their boots.
No, actually, we're probably the least, because I'm in New York. So Texas, we call it the boot kiss capital. White people can't get.
Oh, I always see it in Brooklyn. I see you in the videos too.
No, I don't be in most of the videos. That'd be Texas. White people love.
I recognize downtown Brooklyn when I see
white people love.
Yeah, you're right, and I hate it.
What you gonna do about it?
Well, if I was there, I'd fucking grab them.
What you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna bitch about it. Is what I'm gonna do.
We don't make them do it though, right?
Yeah, that's what makes me even more angry.
They be in there. Some people are sorry for what America did to black people.
Right.
You mean free the slaves? I'm not sorry about freeing the slaves.
It's a history lecture.
No, before
now you get to listen.
Freeing the slaves. The fact that we were.
Oh, when I was Britain and I ended slavery globally, and went to Africa and said stop.
When you think about it, y'all
nothing. We went $1 trillion into debt ending slavery.
Y'all
You're welcome. No, Britain finally paid it off like 3 years ago.
I'm talking about America as a whole.
Yeah, but we're talking about slavery. Britain ended slavery. The West didn't start slavery. You did. The West ended it. Blacks, Arabs, they are the ones who created slavery. Africa created slavery. I ended it. You're welcome.
But everybody that lived on a
just a disclaimer, and Capago, clear it up as well. The Africans sold the Hebrews into slavery. The people who were brought over here in chains, they are not Africans. The Africans kick us out their land because, we were not their people.
Continent of Africa are not the same people.
Whoa.
Because you said we started slavery.
Well, you like to be black power when it's good stuff, but you don't claim responsibility when it's bad stuff.
No, that's not true.
You can't have black unity and then absolve yourself from slavery.
Well, we're not really black unity because with us, we're blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, so we're not just about black people. Like Mexicans, my brother.
I saw a white guy in one of your things.
Dominicans, it's also not melanated based. It's like whatever your father is, that's what
okay.
So y'all created colorism. So when you say,
but that makes it real easy to sneak in.
No, not really, because we'll find.
What if you just lie about your father?
Well, anybody can lie.
So what if I say my father is black?
Blacks
I can start acting
slavery,
like this?
whites ended it. I think Juneteenth is a celebration of white culture.
Jewish people, they mimic us the best.
No, you mimic us.
You mean the Beastie Boys?
No,
we're the real Jews. We're the real ones,
How is
bro.
that possible?
We're the real ones.
How is that possible?
Because it's possible.
How?
We keep the Torah. You keep the Torah?
Keeping the Torah doesn't make
Where's your
you...
sit? Where's your
keeping
sit,
the Torah doesn't
Where's your
make
sit?
you...
We have a tradition of 3,300 years.
But keeping the
you
Torah
just came in this
make you one.
generation and you claim you are the real Jews,
lie.
the real Hebrews.
So
what
when
kind
Solomon
of tradition
said
you
he's
have?
black,
You have 3,300 years of...
Let me ask you a question. When Solomon said he's black, what did that mean?
Who?
Solomon.
Where does it say he's
Song
black?
of Solomon 1:5. I am black.
It's the
but
small
comely.
lizard, the salamander.
In Exodus, when Moses put his hand in his bosom and then he took it out and it was white. When he put it back in, it was like the rest of his body. What was the color of his body?
First of all, you have.
I thought y'all knew Torah.
No, first
you
of
said
all,
he was tan.
First of all, first of all, there's black Jews from Ethiopia in Israel. It's
I'm not talking about Ethiopia. When you say that we're copying,
Ethiopians are black
Jews.
Jews.
When you say that we're copying, but then now you're admitting that there's black Jews.
The race.
How can you have black
what race
and white
has
Jews?
race doesn't have to do anything with religion. There are
Well,
Jews,
you just brought up
there are
race.
Jews from all nationalities and all races.
How? Break it down.
There are Jews, they're Yemenite Jews. They were very, very black when they came to Israel 100
How do
years
y'all
ago.
treat the Ethiopians?
Very nice.
That's
I have a lot of students that are
the Israelites
Ethiopians.
that came over there from Chicago in Dimona. How do y'all treat them?
Oh, I have plenty of. I actually gave them a lecture in Dimona.
No, how do Israel
treat them fantastic?
That's
They love. I know they love Israel. They love Israel. Nobody forced them to stay in Israel.
I just don't.
They love it.
I was in Ashkelon. I went to where Sodom and Gomorrah.
He was in
at.
Ashkelon and shit, yo.
Yeah, I was in. Shut up, man. I went to the Dead Sea. I went over there. Telerad.
He
where
just
they
said
say King David is buried, which I think that's
he said I was in
diabolical. Only a
Ashkelon
white
and
man
shit.
would keep David as a tourist attraction, but
Buddy, you
in
think you
lying
caught
about
me?
it, because I bet if we lifted up the coffin, David's not in the coffin. They're just telling you that that's David. But yeah, I visited Israel.
So these are not real Jews.
No, they're impossible.
Oh, yeah?
Do you light fire on the Sabbath?
What's going on?
Last day, the restructuring.
All right, again, I'm just go and tap up the screen and like and follow. You know what I mean?
Pig I eat is police.
When you say light fire on the Sabbath, can we turn the heat on the Sabbath?
Well, we're not turning
or
the
do we
heat on
gotta
the
freeze?
Sabbath.
Do we
Shabbat.
freeze
No,
on the
before
Sabbath?
Shabbat.
We put it with
So
the
why you
time,
ask
with the
me such a
timer.
stupid-
We don't
why you-
touch
why
it
you
on the
asking me
Sabbath.
such a stupid
Do
question?
you light the fire on the Sabbath? I ask you.
If it's cold and that fire goes out, the fire.
But it's written in the book of God, which you're not denying.
Exodus
It's the book
34th
of God.
chapter.
You should not create any
You should
fire
not
on
kindle
a Sabbath.
fire. Who now?
So-
you know what it means? To
And you know
kindle a
what's the
fire?
punishment for that?
Wait, hold on, wait.
For
let's walk
lighting
it.
fire on
be
the
returned
Sabbath?
as an apple.
Do you know what it means
Yeah.
to kindle a fire? Break that
Light
down.
a
Kindle
fire.
a fire. No, don't say light.
Lo
It says
tevaru
kindle.
When you
esh
read
b'chol
about a fire in a
mashvotechem.
digital book.
If I take a lighter and
and
flick that lighter, I didn't kindle a fire.
You don't.
But
bro,
to kindle a fire, the work
I
that
have
it
the
took
best,
to kindle a
okay,
fire
I'll
is
prove where
different.
the
You
rules
want
are.
to teach us how to speak
I would
Hebrew?
absolutely teach you.
Teach us
But
how to
no,
speak
I'm
Hebrew?
not a Hebrew expert.
All right, so here you go.
Oh,
So
you
it
don't know how to
says,
read Hebrew?
so it
Well,
says,
I can read it.
so it
No,
says,
yeah,
it
I can
says,
read it.
it
yeah,
says,
but
lo,
speaking.
listen, I will tell it to you what it says. Lo teva'aru esh bechol moshvotechem
Right.
b'yom HaShabbat. Do not
kindle,
light
no,
any
kindle.
fire in every place you
Right.
live on the Sabbath. That's
Right.
the covenant with God.
Right.
We're not allowed to desecrate
So
the
y'all
Sabbath.
don't cut the heat on the
And by
Sabbath.
the way, you should know that even
Leave
a
it on before.
even a Jew that is not
So
black,
why are we having this conversation?
even a
about
Jew that
heat
is
on the-
even a Jew that is
They're
not
trying to
black,
say you're not truly Jewish.
and it was a absolutely he's
That
not.
don't even make sense.
There's nothing
I'm
to
not
do with
Jewish
Judaism.
either.
No,
according to
none of y'all are Jews.
Did you convert?
Yeah.
Your mother is Jewish.
Pounded.
Born to a Jewish
See,
mother.
I'm glad you said that. In the Bible, are you an Israelite by your mother or father?
By the mother.
Where?
Because you
That's
cannot.
Where in the Torah?
Listen.
Where?
That's cap.
You cannot prove who the father of the
Where
baby
in the
is.
Torah? That ain't what I
Right.
asked you. Remember,
Yeah,
We have
it's
an oral
12.
Torah.
It's 12 tribes of Israel, right?
yeah.
I
Let's.
now
Wait,
understand
let's
the
just
concern.
walk-
You cannot
let's
prove
just
who
walk-
the father is. So
Wait,
therefore,
wait,
it's
let's
not
just walk
possible
this-
that millions
Yeah,
of
Let's just
people
walk-
who do
let's
not
just
know
walk-
who the
let's just walk
father
it
is.
down,
Is
though.
this a concern with giving them gold that they'll
Hold
make
up.
shit like that? Because now
Hold
I
up.
actually agree with you.
He's not. an
Wait,
idol.
hold up.
No, now we're
Let's
on the
walk
same
this
page.
dog. There's 12 tribes of Israel, right?
Yes,
All men, right?
yes.
Dinah was a daughter of Joseph,
The
Jacob,
time
rather.
before the Torah was given and went by the father. After the
Wait,
Torah was given,
The
goes by
Torah
the mother.
was no where?
Yes.
Where?
Yeah. Do you know what the oral Torah is?
Where?
Torah Shabbat Peh?
Where?
Do you know what Torah
I'm
Shabbat Peh
asking you,
is?
show me in the Torah
We believe.
Yeah.
where you ever went by the mother.
Okay, the
It's-
case of the Israelite. You remember the Israelite that got
You
stoned?
gotta just tell me
No,
what
you're
you're
getting
reading.
confused.
I'm not confused
You're
at all.
going by the father only.
That's
if
what the Bible goes
If you're
by.
Cohen or Levi,
No,
which
no,
tribes
no,
you
no.
belong to goes by the father. But the religion can never go by the father because there are millions of people.
Well,
There's no
see,
way to prove who the
I want
father
every-
is.
That's
I
cap.
want everybody to pay
Remember,
attention.
DNA
So
is
how do you,
something
if
new.
you can't determine
It
who
didn't
the
have
father
DNA
is,
3,000
how
years.
could you determine who the mother is?
Oh, yeah.
Because you see where the baby comes from. You cannot deny it. You
But
cannot
do
deny it.
realize- But you do
What kind of a
realize
question
scientific-
is that? You
I'ma
can
tell
see
you
who
why.
the mother is.
I'ma-
Nobody can hide that.
I'm gonna tell you.
But you never know who
I'ma
the
tell you
father
why.
is.
I'ma
You know,
tell you
there's
why.
no way to prove who the father is.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you why I say that. If a child is born, right, whether it's a boy or a girl, it comes from a father and a mother. So if you're saying you can't determine who the father is, how could you even determine who the daughter is? So you just made that up as a religion of Judaism.
You cannot
Right.
determine who the daughter.
Listen-
You see
listen
where
what
the
I'm saying.
daughter
You see
was
where it
born.
comes out from.
I think Kappa go break this down, but I mean, it's the 12 tribes of Israel. You have Asher, Benjamin, Judah, Naphtali, Simeon. 12 of them, Levi, you know what I mean? All of them were men. So the man determine your tribe or whether you're an Israelite. So this is further proof that they don't know jack squat about what this is all about.
But the sperm comes from a man.
Yeah, you don't know.
The man determines the gender. The
It's
placenta
not
comes
relevant.
from the
I'm
man.
sorry, it's not relevant to what
It
we say.
is relevant.
It's only
why it's not
you
relevant.
can
No, no,
only
wait,
see
wait,
who
how
is
could-
born
here's-
from what mother. What
Wait, hold
difference
on.
does it make if
I'm
it's a
gonna
boy or a
why.
girl?
So I'll tell you why. For you people, it's like that. From a religion, no, it's not.
So
From a religion of Judaism,
They probably believe
y'all
just
came
about
up with the
same
custom
stuff.
of coming from your mother. But in the Bible, it's by your father.
Right.
That's why it's 12 tribes of Israel by the man.
Okay, can
Move
you,
on.
if you're the people of the book, can you speak?
I don't answer white man challenges like that. I don't have
read
to
one
answer.
line in the Bible. Read
I don't
it.
answer white man
You said
challenges.
you could read.
I don't
doesn't do
answer
white man
challenges.
challenges.
It says, who put the
They
bump
don't
and the
even know
bumps,
how
the
to
bumps,
read
the
the
bump?
original
Who put the
language of
dram and the
God, but they
ramalama
claim
ding
they are
dong?
the Jews.
He probably doesn't even know how to read English.
Can you show me in the Torah where you are an Israelite by your mother? I'm waiting.
I can also claim that I'm Elon Musk, but I'm not.
Can you show me
Claim
in
whatever
the
you
Torah?
want.
Well, why, but you're running from the question.
We'll go with your claim.
No, the Talmud is where they
No.
show me in the Torah where you are an Israelite by the
Can I
mother.
give you a case or no? So let me give you an example.
It's written,
When Joseph went to Egypt, right? He married an Egyptian woman. Wait.
It was before the Torah was given.
The Torah
Joseph
was
in
always
Egypt
there.
Joseph in Egypt was before the Torah was given
Ephraim
to
and
the Jews.
Manasseh, they're not Israelites by their mother.
Who?
I don't know what that. Ephraim, y'all know who Ephraim and Manasseh is?
No.
No, Ephraim and
But y'all know
Manasseh.
the Torah?
Listen, you're teaching us the original language. You don't even know how to speak.
So y'all don't even know Ephraim and Manasseh is?
No, it's
their mother.
It's a
Were
Ephraim.
they Israelites by their father or Israelites by their mother?
First of all, let me
Can you
correct
answer
you.
the question?
Let me correct you.
Don't spin.
It's
Don't
Ephraim
spin.
and Manasseh.
Oh, my bad.
You
Were they
understand?
Israelites by their
All
mother
right.
or Israelites?
Ephraim and
Yeah.
Manasseh.
This
Now,
is my business.
now,
This is
now,
a business phone.
now-
This is
I
my
ain't doing
personal
no
phone.
business.
No, listen.
I own a business.
You're
won't let me
talking.
promote it on
You're
the channel.
talking
No,
about
I'm
Can
something.
you show me where it changed in the Torah?
You don't understand.
No, just hear the
Joseph,
question. I'm gonna be
Ephraim.
quiet.
I'm answering you.
Okay, good.
Can you let me finish? Joseph, Ephraim, and Manasseh. It's way before the Torah was given to the Jews. It's before the Judaism started officially. So what are you asking me for something that happened 100?
Yeah, but it don't matter because Manasseh and Ephraim came from a African mother, but the father was a Jew, therefore they were a Jew. Simple.
Years
Give me
earlier
a proof after.
to something that happened after the Torah. From the minute the Torah was given to the Jews, it's very clear who's your mother, that's who you are, because you cannot prove otherwise.
So I'm gonna ask you where.
Let's
in the
move
Torah,
on.
I
didn't come for
He
this.
wants to move on.
Okay,
Otherwise,
but I
he's
just
threatening
want-
to leave.
I just want for the record, he can move on,
Can
but
I
for
give you
the
an
record,
example? Okay, so
you
let
do
me-
But now you're
not
talking to the
have
real
a
Jew.
verse in the
Okay,
Torah.
I'll give you a proof right
Yeah.
now. Let me see.
Yeah.
You know the situation where the guy cursed God, the blasphemer? You know
In
that story?
Leviticus.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What it,
You talk about
it says his father was
Israelite-
Egyptian and his mother was an Israelite, and yet he gets the punishment of a Jew for blaspheming God. That's your proof.
That
okay?
is not the proof.
Yeah, it is the
Okay,
proof.
hold on, hold on.
Dying
Hold
for
on.
blaspheming God does it not?
But why does it
not
call?
mean
Why does it
anything.
emphasize his father is an Egyptian and his mother is a Jew,
said-
and he was with the Jewish people
It doesn't
residing
say
with them in the
that he
desert.
was a Jew, though.
Yeah,
No, it
it
doesn't.
says he gets the
It was
punishment.
a part of the
And then-
Jewish
It said
nation.
the Israelitish woman. It doesn't
Yes.
say he
I-
was an
I-
Yes,
Israelite.
his mother was Jewish. That's
So
your
he
proof.
can be an Israelite
Shotgun.
and have a
It
child
was-
with a
it
non-Israelite.
was
That's
fun-
not the question.
It was
Why would
punished.
We
he
are
get the-
Israelites.
It was
by-
punished as a Jew.
Yeah, it says
That-
it.
Anybody that's living amongst Israel.
That's, you know what I mean, that's elementary. I mean, if you live in the land of the Israelites and you break the Israelites' law, you're gonna get punished by the Israelite law. You're gonna get punished by the Jewish law or the Jews' law. Same like how if you live in America and you jaywalk or, you know what I mean, you break the stoplight, you're gonna get punished. So, you know what I mean, none of this what they must say don't make sense. You know what I mean?
Israel would have been punished
Why
that
would
way.
Why would he
No.
live amongst them if he wasn't Jewish?
No, if you
Because
live,
that was the son of the
Gen-
mother.
No, the Gentiles that live.
It doesn't even say that the father was
Listen,
there.
the
It just says his son was
the
there.
Gentiles that
Her
live
son,
in
rather.
Israel can desecrate the Sabbath. It's not. It wasn't given to the Gentiles.
That's cap. That's cap. No, they can't. If you're living in Israel, you have to go by the
In
rules
their
of
house,
Israel.
they can do
No,
whatever
and
they
the
want,
rules
as
of
long
you
as they're
can't.
not idol
No, you can't.
worshippers.
No, you can't. No, you
What
can't.
does it say, Gentile?
All right, enough.
Okay, we'll move on to the next topic. This one's kind of more so for me. I'm just a little scared about something you said online. Let me go to the clip.
Let me make sure.
You could do links and notes. I didn't know that.
Yeah. You didn't know? Just like all these links?
Yeah.
Down syndrome, autistic, and any other problem, it's a punishment as results of the previous life. Sometimes
Hey, I resemble that,
in a
Lamar.
previous life, all what he used to do is speak Lashon Hara, gossip, puts down people, make damages to people, write about them in a newspaper.
So, am I gonna come back as like the biggest the world has ever seen, or how is it gonna work?
No, you're gonna get a lot. You're gonna get a much bigger punishment
Then just a
to come back as an autistic child.
Oh, shit.
If you only righteous people
What's
come
your
back,
guess to my punishment?
only righteous people that kept all the Torah laws, but they spoke gossip and damaged people's character.
Okay, that makes sense.
They will have the merit to come to this world measure for measure with speech and hearing problems because they committed sins with their mouth and their
So
ears.
righteous Jews will come back as
And once they finish the X amount of years over here,
really good. You should try it.
they'll go to heaven.
Daily,
You understand?
daily.
Once,
Yeah,
once
exactly.
they finish their correction here for 30, 40, 50 years, whatever it was, they go to heaven. You, however, don't keep any of the laws of the Torah.
Not even one.
For you, there is a special place in hell, which you will get there, faster than you can imagine. You think you clown,
I'll fly at the
making
speed
a
of
joke.
light.
You can,
Will he be with
you can
pedophiles
joke.
down there?
You can joke all you
Hold on one
want.
second.
You
said
can
there's two
joke
different
all you
heavens.
want, but the truth is the
Are
same
there two
truth.
different hells as well for Jews and Goyim?
Yes, we discussed that.
And the worst hell is which one? For the Jews?
Depend.
If you,
What about for me? What will my punishment be? If you can guess.
Depend how
making
much
this
of a
shit up.
criminal
That's
you
why they're
are.
not real.
Some Jews,
Am I a big criminal?
I give you an example. Some Jews, they are liberal, they are communists, they are anti-God, they are pro-abortion, they are pro-homosexuality, they are very...
I'm not pro homosexuality.
No,
Tel
secular,
Aviv
not
is
just secular.
pro-homosexuality.
We're talking secular, lefty, liberals, anti-God, anti-morality. Those are the people that are the most wicked people in the world. However, the most righteous people in the world also come from the Jewish people. Every person has a free will. You can be righteous like Moses, or you can be wicked like Pharaoh. It's up to you 100% if to be righteous or wicked, regardless if you're a Jew or a Gentile.
So I'm the most wicked, basically.
Absolutely.
So what type of punishment will I get? Is it eternal or what?
How many times I have to repeat it?
But you won't specify what the punishment
Boiling in
is.
hot for eternity?
If you can guess from what God has told you.
God will show you very soon. He will show you.
But I
very
want to
soon.
know. I want to have a guess at
You will
least. I don't want to be
You
surprised.
will know very soon. Have a little patience. You will know very soon.
Suggestions.
Yeah.
Oh, I just said I think you should boil in hot for eternity.
Do you agree with that?
There is such thing.
Yeah, well, I know that.
there is a such thing.
guys, hell is
Be
not.
careful
it's
not to
a
have any
physical,
cuts
guys,
when you
hell
go
is not
in
a
there.
physical place. It's just not.
Do you want me to? Do you
Definitely
want?
put on some band-aids.
Do you want me
The
to?
Jewish guy would say there's a place to
Do you
boil
want
in
me?
hot
Do you
coffee.
want me to?
A Jewish guy would say that.
Do you want me? Do you want me to explain to you what's the next world? Right? It's going to take me 3 hours. Or
No,
you
thank
just
you.
Watch my film, Life After Death. Watch it, and then you get all your.
You should
answers.
read my book, Death of Cool, and see
sounds
my
like a
movie, How to Be
self-promo,
a
to
Man,
be
and go
honest.
to
You
my
guys-
website.
But he uses the money to sell more books or more tickets or whatever, give them out for free.
It's nothing
Yeah,
to
gives them
do.
for free.
It's nothing to do.
I've heard of this scam before with you.
Listen,
We learned it from
He
you.
gives all his books
Yes.
for free. He gives
Sure.
tens of thousands of them for free. Listen,
How's that
it's
possible?
nothing to do with promo. You ask a question. I'm not going to sit now 3 hours and explain to you what heaven means, what hell means, how the soul being judged, all these things. I have a whole 3-hour session. You get the answers over there.
But technically,
I'm making it very easy
and
for you. If
Yeah.
you're a searcher of the truth, click Rabbi Mizrachi, Life After Death, and watch the film. And that's it. You get your answer. Torah and science, the debate with Christianity. Watch it. You get your answers. Let's move on.
But technically, I could write, let's say, in my bio, wherever, social media or whatever, and I wouldn't be lying to say that one of the top rabbis says I'm one of the most wicked people in the world.
Absolutely. Why should I hide from saying the truth?
No.
That's the truth of the Torah.
But do you know how
I'm
long
not-
I've been looking to hear that? You have vindicated me after years of searching.
I want to remind you, I'm not speaking here today with my personal opinions. You see, Gavin,
You're speaking with your
he makes his
interpretation.
personal opinions about certain things.
Your opinion
I
it
am
leaks.
not saying my
It's
personal
a
opinions at
tympanic
all.
membrane.
I'm not
Your
saying-
personality leaks into all of
I'm-
this.
I'm
It's an
not-
When you
interpretation.
take off your
No,
glasses, you look kind
no.
of Asian.
I'm not.
You like Jewish people?
Yes.
Why don't you go around wearing stuff like that if you're not a real Jew?
Buy me one. I'll maybe wear it. After the Romans destroyed the second temple, they sold
All right, remember to tap up the screen and like and follow and share depending on the platform you're watching on. You know the thing already. Yeah, man. So we're gonna start with some reactions on this page. You know what I mean? Some interesting reactions. This one is Mattan, you know what I mean, interviewing our captain, Captain Tazariak of the ISUPK. Well, it's not an interview, it's a sit down. And Captain is blowing them out of the water. Pause. You know what I mean?
Why don't you go around wearing stuff like that if you're not a real Jew?
Buy me one. I'll maybe wear it. After the Romans destroyed the second temple, they sold Jews to Egypt with boats, and the Torah said that the price of a slave was less than the meal of a horse, meaning $5 today. There was no buyers because there were so many slaves.
No, when it says no man shall buy you, that's talking about redeeming you, meaning you wouldn't get out of that torment.
They sold them
because
in
the word Egypt.
When you take
it's not talking about the literal Egypt, because Egypt just means bondage. That's what makes
not
the
necessarily.
The original name of those people is what? Matazarium or Mitzrayim,
no,
right?
but
was that the original?
Mitzrayim means Egypt. Mitzrayim means Egypt.
And means bondage.
Isn't it funny how we were all slaves, blacks, Jews, and Irish, and I was the one who freed everyone?
By the way, in the Torah,
you're welcome.
You're welcome.
In
the Torah, it says already.
What has two thumbs and free slaves?
900 years before the Torah was given.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Noah cursed his son Ham, the third son, which was wicked, and he had his fourth son, which was the grandson of Noah. He cursed Canaan, and he cursed him that his children will be slaves.
Not that he said no.
And Ham means Africa.
It says it'll be
Ham means hot. Places
Ham is Africa. But Canaan is only one son, and this is the white supremacist. This is why we say y'all the same people,
right?
Because he's talking white. This is a white supremacist talking point.
No.
Shouldn't that be what I mean? Hear what I mean? Just hear what I'm saying.
I want to make something clear. I have nothing against black people. I don't want you to.
That statement right there is a white supremacist talking point, because when they enslaved black people, they used the curse of Ham. When it was not the curse of Ham,
but it
was cursed. It wasn't Ham. It was
Canaan. But the black people came out of Ham. That's it. It didn't come out of Yefet, and they didn't come out of Sem.
That's not true.
Sem
we come from
the father
Israelites.
Of the Jews.
Come from Shem. We come from Shem. We don't come from Ham.
Yeah.
We don't come from Ham.
All right, but again,
listen, the Arabs when y'all take that Shemitic term, y'all are bastards for stealing it. Because the Arabs are Shemitic. The Chinese and Japanese are Shemitic, and we are Shemitic.
You know what?
But y'all take ownership of that.
Yeah. Let me ask you
like
a
what
question.
type of
when someone hates Arab, did they call him anti-Semite? When someone hates an Arab, did you ever hear someone
one of my
naming
favorite
them
jokes?
anti-Semite?
I always say,
when someone
I'm an anti-Semite. I hate Arabs.
When someone hates the black people, do you hear anyone who say anti-Semite?
That's
only
because
when,
y'all stole it.
Only when they hate the Jews.
Y'all stole it in the 1800s. Y'all coined the phrase and stole it as the Ashkenazis, which is weird when the Ashkenazis says
Sephardi, but okay.
When I said when the Ashkenazis stole it, which is weird because Ashkenaz technically is Japhet, but then they say they Jews.
Not the Jews. The Jews were scattered around all the nations.
You're not getting this too. No.
The Jews.
You can't dress. I know you want to be like me. This is how y'all impersonate. I'll let you get the ring.
I'm trying to become one of those black Jews, man.
One of the punishments of Jews by God is I will scatter you.
I agree. That's us.
Among the nations.
That's us.
So that's why you have Ashkenazi Jews. Ashkenaz means
Where's
Europe.
The tribe of Reuben?
Europe.
Where's the tribe of Reuben?
Nobody knows.
Where's Levi?
Levi we know. Levi we know. We have
Where's
Levi.
Simeon? Where's Gad? Where's Naphtali? Where's Issachar?
We only know today who is Cohen or Levi, who comes from
How do you know
the tribe
that?
of Levi.
How do you know that?
Because it's father to son. They have the last name. Levi.
That's just some shit you made up, though.
What?
You just said it. That's why y'all banned DNA testing out there, which I don't agree with it.
DNA
but the reason why
anything.
y'all banned DNA testing
doesn't prove if
because
you're Jewish
y'all
or
would
not.
have no connection to the Levant region.
In the meantime,
and
the
you
one
know
that still
Yes,
identifies
it is.
you, not us.
It says we come from that.
No.
And
Of course, because
you test for all Kohanim that they did back to somebody 3,300 years ago.
You're not testing it against real
they've done the
life
Kohen
data.
gene, and they've all Kohanim
You're
have
not
the
testing
same.
it against.
But again, I don't.
Let's move on.
Look, because there's a discussion.
He's a crybaby, man. Whenever it gets too hot, he's
okay. He wants to move on.
This for over an hour.
He wants to move on to a serious topic.
Let's hear us.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a full.
All right, remember, tap up the screen, like, follow, share. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So what do you think about this interview or this sit down? You know what I mean? Leave it in the chat.
Which what?
Smash Brothers character do you mean?
What do you mean? Explain.
Which character do you usually choose? Which one do you have the most hours in that you're the best at playing with?
I love righteous people.
Righteous people?
Yeah. Regardless.
I don't think that's a character.
Listen, whether they are Jewish or Gentiles, I admire
So not
righteous
like
people.
Bowser?
No, listen.
He's not righteous.
To be righteous mean you
Yeah,
should-
he would choose Bowser. He would choose
that's what he's saying.
Bowser.
He doesn't like Bowser. He likes Link.
You ask a question, but
He
you
would
don't let
choose
me
Bowser.
answer.
Okay.
So let me answer. To be righteous mean not to have ego, not to have jealousy, not to be a thief, not to be pro-terror, not to be idol
I just
worshiper.
don't want to be a fly.
You understand? To be righteous, whether you're Jewish or not Jewish, is to be a decent human being. It's a part of Judaism. Half of the Torah speak about fixing your character traits. So when I see a non-Jew that is honest and is
That's all, Cap. Him not believe none of that. But for answer Brady Daigle question. So him say, but a little history tells me white people didn't enslave our people. We enslaved ourselves and sold us to everybody else. Not quite. They eventually enslaved us, but it was the so-called Africans who first captured us. What you need to know is the white man did not enter into Africa, none at all, to catch nobody. The Africans were the ones catching us. We are the Hebrews, we are the Israelites, real Jews. And then they were selling us to the white man. And then the white man brought us over here and enslaved us. But they enslaved us first. Black people wasn't selling black people into slavery. It was Africans selling the Israelites, the real Jews, into slavery.
generous and he's a devoted person and all of that, then I admire him. And if I see a Jew that is like that, then I admire him.
That's what I thought.
You see what I realize about you? You're asking questions, but you don't even care about the answer.
Me? I asked you which Smash Brothers character you play as, and then you gave me a lecture about the righteous people.
Mattan, don't give my shit away.
All right, go ahead. Let's move.
This is probably worth $3.
I see him trying to.
Do you think this is real? This is metal. This is not silver.
And real gold.
It says there's Hebrew
this
on
is
it.
real silver.
That's real silver and real gold.
Are you serious? Yep. No way.
That's real silver and real gold.
Not metal.
Put it in your mouth for 5 minutes and see if it goes brown.
Yeah, there you go. Put it.
He can do that, but then it'll probably go black.
Put it in your mouth.
Okay, what about you?
Put it in your mouth.
Which character?
Remember that song?
Which character do you play
That's an
as?
old song.
If I'm alone, I will do the princess because I'm a closeted homosexual who likes to pretend he's a woman.
It's not that
And
closeted.
so I'll dance around with the Mario brothers in my little dress, and then if my wife comes home, I go, "What the?" And I unplug. I go, "What is this? What is the kids playing these games?"
What about
And then
you?
I'll secretly break it.
Who, me?
Oh yeah,
You saw the Mario people?
the Mario people.
Italians.
know.
It almost sounds like a slur. The Mario people.
Yeah, these Mario people coming in here.
Yeah, the
taking our
Mario
jobs.
people. I remember Super Mario 2. I used to like.
So Mario, you play as? Also, that's
when I
not
was
his
a
name. It's
young-
not
when I was
Mario.
a kid.
It's Mario.
Brothers. However you say it. The second one, I used to like Luigi because when he jumped, he used to jump the highest, and I like Toad because Toad could pick everything up. Those are two that I liked when I was younger.
Okay.
A real answer.
Yeah, there you go. So you could have answered like him instead
Real
of trying to
answer
trick
from a
us.
Mario.
Mario. Everybody picks Mario. You guys just don't even know any other characters.
Yoshi's good also.
Who's Mario? Who's Yoshi?
Mario, these games.
I don't know.
He's the guy. He's the guy in
You
all red.
actually asked me about a character from a game. I thought you're asking me about what character of a human being you like.
He says
No,
Smash
from a
Burger.
video game from
I'm
Smash Brothers.
sorry, I don't play video games.
Why not?
Waste of time.
But what if you can get through to evil Jews like me through gaming?
Yeah.
You should try it.
If there is a way to do it, I'm more than willing to try.
What if I agree to become religious, but you have to give me $100?
Absolutely, I'll do that. Yeah, but first be religious. Then you
No, because I know you're a trickster.
No, I'll give you 1,000, not 100.
But I need to. Okay, so give me.
But first you have
give me
to.
give
we
me
have-
half right now.
We have to
Give me
validate
50
you.
right.
Let's see this Shabbat. Let's see some
Exactly.
action.
Here you go. You see?
Don't step on a crack. All that stuff.
No,
That's exactly how APAC work.
no, we don't believe in that.
Touch the doorknob 3 times before you leave.
That's
Is that true?
OCD.
That's
Sounds
also
like-
nonsense.
That's just the stuff
Where
this
you
guy
brought it
believes.
up
He's
from?
the only one who actually believes that stuff.
Believes what?
I don't even know the stuff about not stepping on a crack.
No, I don't know what that is.
He's just uneducated.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
It's like
That's to prevent your mother's back being broke.
No, I know, but he says stuff like this on all the other debates about the
Ah, okay.
clothing. He can't wear multiple.
You know, here's a thing that a lot of non-Jews don't get about all the silly rules with don't turn on the oven and everything, and women wearing a wig on top of their real hair. They don't think they're going to get hit with a lightning bolt if they don't do it. It's more of an homage to tradition, and they're following the customs. It's not like I put one over on God. I left my stove on low heat so I can use the stove this weekend. That's just being respectful of your ancestors.
Guys, we're the people of the book, and you clearly don't. Yes, we are.
For example, my family is Scottish from Glasgow. If you have an umbrella in Glasgow in the rain, you'll get the shit kicked out of you. So I never. Yeah, you gotta let it. Just walk. They'll yell at you. Yeah. So I don't use an umbrella as an homage to my ancestors.
Gavin, can I answer your question?
It wasn't a question.
Your
I was
comment.
covering your ass.
I know. Can I answer your comment?
They don't like it when you help
You have to
them.
understand. In life, you have to learn.
They start saying the misconceptions are true.
Yeah, you have to understand, Gavin, one thing. You assuming things. You never read the Torah once in your life and understand the literal meaning of the Torah, and you're already jumping to conclusion. We have rabbis that sit from age 3 until age 100 learning 18 hours a day, the Torah, the oral Torah, all the Jewish traditions.
That's a healthy. That Torah makes you healthy. You live to 100.
This is people that learn 1,000 times more than an average doctor or a lawyer or a judge, and they're familiar with the entire religion from all directions.
All right, I was trying to throw you a bone.
And you come and
It's literal.
criticize them in a minute
I'm not criticizing
without
you.
reading one page of the
No,
Torah
I
once
told
in
you,
your life.
I hang out with
without
Hasids
knowing
my
Hebrew,
whole life.
without knowing anything,
Hasids.
and you guys already assuming and
I talk to the woman with the wigs
understand.
on, and they tell me
You-
it's about tradition. Yeah.
I wouldn't come and argue with a computer genius because I know I'm not a computer genius. I
Well,
won't
you
make
are
myself
right
look
now.
like a fool. So if I'm gonna speak with
Okay, I won't
someone
help you out
about
then. I won't help
computers,
you
and
out.
I know he's a top,
You're on your
top-
own from now
top
on.
expert.
At the beginning.
That's it, Jews. You're on your own. I quit.
Okay, here's a question.
I'm out
for
of the
you.
Jew business starting today.
Do you think there's any man in the world
He
who
is. He's out of Iran, and Netanyahu's not happy.
How long do you think that's gonna last?
It's forever. It's done.
You think so?
Yep. And I said it was a military
right.
operation, and it was.
Do you?
Iran won.
Hold on.
I agree with you.
They're all dead.
I agree with you. Gavin doesn't agree. He
The
thinks that-
Ayatollahs are dead. The Navy's
Nah.
at the bottom of the
But they
ocean.
won.
And we punched the main guy in the prison
In
yard.
the end, you
He's
did
not the king.
achieve
He's not the
goal
shot
of the
caller
war.
anymore.
Listen,
You
man,
did not
Iran
achieve the
got
goal.
everything that they wanted.
Exactly.
That's why Netanyahu's
It's
mad.
it's
I
pay to
agree
play.
with
They
you
can't. We
100%.
called their bluff, and they're not the
didn't
tough
call
guy
it,
anymore.
man.
Yes, we
No.
did. We
They're still in
killed all their
power.
Ayatollahs.
They still
We
control
destroyed their
the-
military.
Nazis
Not if
are
we don't
still-
want them to.
exactly.
We smuggle out boats. Come here, boat.
Listen, Trump made a point to say Obama gave 1.7 billion to Iran, and then Trump gave 300 billion to
Exactly. Exactly.
Trump became Iran's bitch. That's what. Listen, a lot of white people, white men, are disappointed in Donald Trump. First,
Yeah, I
that
don't
him
give a
letting,
shit.
but you supported him though. You took
I
credit
still
for
do.
getting him in
Are you
office.
still a
I
Trump
still do.
supporter?
Are
And
you
I
still a
want to
Trump
gloat
supporter?
because I said Iran will not be a quagmire, and it wasn't. And it should. People should be happy that Netanyahu is mad.
But it wasn't.
Netanyahu wants to go to Lebanon and Egypt
Yeah.
and start a whole
Yeah.
Middle East disaster.
Went
Netanyahu
in there,
Netanyahu,
flexed
as a
his-
leader
But you
of
know
a
why-
country,
but you know
is
why
trying
Trump-
to avoid
but you know
missiles
why Trump-
on innocent civilians.
But
I
you
think
know
that's
why
the
Trump
last.
backed
wrong with
out?
that?
That's the last thing he's
Because
concerned with.
Iran
That's his
wasn't as
concern is
easy
doing
as they
missiles
thought.
on innocent people.
And
No,
that's
it's because
facts.
we broke Iran. They lost.
That's besides the point.
hundreds of millions
Netanyahu's
of
like the
dollars in
missile.
oil.
In a war, you're gonna
We
lose.
destroyed their
In a war, you're gonna
military.
lose.
We have to
We
wait.
just
But
we
you
killed.
restored-
We murdered
you
the
restored them.
Ayatollahs.
You restored Iran. Though.
No, it's
You're giving them $300 billion, and now they can sell oil to any country.
Not
now.
only
on our
that,
terms. And the
You
second they
restored
don't,
them,
they
though.
also have the
second they don't,
missiles.
they're out.
They have the
Yeah,
uranium,
they still could do the
450
uranium. They could do
kilograms
all
of
that shit.
uranium, and they now gonna
Iran
charge.
beat the shit out of y'all too. You fake Jews. He
I-
beat y'all ass.
You're mad that Hamas still
That's why y'all
exists.
mad.
Sorry, he's
You're
not Jesus
with
Christ.
me because you want Netanyahu to keep
I don't
bombing.
understand. If you're a Jew, you should be upset
No.
about it, not
I
happy.
don't like neither one of y'all. I don't like none
You
of
want the
y'all. I don't
Holy
like
Land?
Trump,
You
Iran,
want the
or
Holy Land to be
It's
bombed
gonna be war.
by
Holy
Muslims.
Land
I don't
until
understand.
Christ
Wait,
returns.
let me get
Until the Messiah returns.
Let me get
it's
it. Let me get it clear. The Holy Land, it's written in the Torah that that's the land that God loves the most.
I
right?
agree.
All right.
But
Now,
also
now,
Valley of
now a
Jehoshaphat.
bunch of terrorists, Muslim terrorists,
y'all
shoot missiles and wants to occupy the Holy Land from the Jewish nation. And you're happy about it.
Yes.
What kind of a Jew you are?
Murderers out of all of them.
A black one. They're all
Because
about
when
violence.
when the
That's the
Palestinians,
whole thing.
when the Palestinians,
There's no such thing Palestinian.
let me just
I'm
finish.
sorry.
Before-
Do you know
before
history?
19
Do you know history?
Yes,
You
but-
seem
but
to
the
know
part of history
history.
that I'm
There is
talking
no
about,
such thing
the part
Palestinians.
of history-
It's a made-up name. There's
part
no
of-
such thing.
Jewish is a made-up name too. It's Jews. It's Judah.
Jews come from Judah.
Jewish is made up.
Yehudi.
Tell me. It's
Yahudim
written
is
in-
not Jewish.
What
That's
is it?
Hebrew.
Yeah.
It's
Yehudi
Jew.
means
You're
Yehudi
either
Jew.
you're
In
either
English, Jewish means
Listen,
Yehudi.
man, you're either Jew, Judah, Jews.
Jews.
Jewish is fake.
Listen.
But so when it comes to Palestine,
Tell
at
me,
the time,
who made up?
let me-
No,
you
but
actually-
first,
wait,
who
hold
made
on,
up
hold
the
on.
name Palestine?
Wait.
Who made it up? Tell me.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's very important.
In history.
In history,
Before
who invented
before
that
they
name?
divided Palestine in half, they invited y'all with welcoming arms. You can see it on video as y'all coming off the fucking boats. And they invited y'all with welcome arms, and y'all thanked them by slaughtering them and going to war with them.
You made up now
that's
something
not.
that it's
Y'all,
completely.
you know what's crazy? Was the land of Israel, was the state of Israel, was that the first location y'all was going to go to?
No, listen.
Answer the question.
I'm answering you. You ask 3 questions.
No,
Let me
but
answer
this
you.
one I want you to answer.
Let me answer
the
you.
State of Israel, was
In
that
the
the
Quran,
first location
in the
y'all going to go
Quran,
to? Why you
it's
can't
in
answer
the
that?
Quran, it's written that the land
you
of
can't
Israel
answer that?
belongs to the Jewish people.
But just answer that for
There
me.
was no such thing Palestinian
Is that
nation.
the first location y'all was going to go to?
Until 1964, there was no such thing
you answer the-
Palestinians.
Okay,
there
we
were
got that out the
regular
way.
Arabs. Yasser Arafat, the head
the
of the
state
Palestinians,
of
was from
Israel.
Kuwait.
I want
Yasser
everybody to pay
Arafat.
attention. He's not answering this on purpose.
Yasser
'Cause
Arafat.
this is important.
He finally met somebody who
If you
won't
have
let
patience,
anybody
2
speak as
minutes.
much as you.
If you have patience,
Can you
I'm
answer?
answering everything.
Okay, I'm fine with the Palestine
I'm the
part.
last person who ran away from questions.
Okay, good.
So Yasser Arafat, the head of the PLO, the Palestinians, was from Kuwait. All of them are for Iraq, Egypt,
I'm talking about
Jordan.
before Yasser
All right, so there's okay. So there are regular
Can you
Arabs.
show me what
There's
state
no
of
such.
Israel?
There's no such thing,
Wait,
Palestinians.
why
It's
you
a
keep
made-up
why you keep
scam.
talking-
It's
Okay.
a made-up
What-
scam.
what
So they have
location-
nothing to do in
what
Israel.
location-
What a
They
ridiculous
came from
Was
Arab
that
countries.
the first location y'all was going to? Can you answer?
To the Holy Land.
No, is that the first location y'all was going to?
Of course.
You
What
got to know
else?
history now. You got to
What?
know the belt for that.
What?
You
What?
got to know y'all was looking at Africa first.
You're talking
The
Uganda.
state of Israel was
Uganda, you're
not
talking.
now you know.
No, wait a
But
minute.
you didn't want to say
No,
that at first.
because
So
it's-
if y'all would have chosen people, why were y'all looking everywhere else except where y'all say the chosen land was?
Herzl, a
Why-
Zionist,
answer the
communist,
question.
has nothing to do with Judaism. He was.
Your
he-
state that got established
Do you
got
know-
established by the
Do
Zionists.
you know Theodore?
It didn't get
Herzl?
established by y'all.
Theodore.
Y'all did not get that established.
Theodore.
He's not being
Herzl-
honest. You know he's not being honest
No,
right
Trying to
now.
explain himself.
But is he being honest?
Yes, let him
No,
explain
you're
himself.
lying for him.
Listen,
Let him explain.
Theodore Herzl was nothing to do with Judaism. He didn't keep one of the commandments of the Torah. He was lighting
That's not the
Christmas tree in
question
his
I'm talking
house.
about.
So
Okay,
they
you
offered him Uganda, and in the end, it didn't work out. But the Torah was very, very precise. It's even in the Quran that Israel belonged to the Jewish people. Every Christian knows it. Every Muslim that is honest with his religion knows it. But you come to defend these who try to bomb people that lives in the Holy Land and practice religion, and you call yourself a Jew. What? I don't see the
So
connection.
now I'll let him finish, and I'll be brief.
I'm done. I'm
My
finished.
question.
Disclaimer, Cap call himself a real Jew. Real Jew, as opposed to them being, you know what I mean, whatever they are.
To him was clear.
When you say I mean
What
Netanyahu
was
or
the
somebody
location
I'm
of the
talking
state
those
of
who bomb
Israel
civilian
before it
people.
was the state
Netanyahu.
of Israel?
No,
And he
Israeli
did all
government.
that minutia
Netanyahu
and
fight
did all that
Hamas
talking
and
just to
Hezbollah.
not
They are
answer the
innocent.
question.
Hamas and
Because
Hezbollah?
y'all was looking
What?
in South America.
We didn't hear what you're saying.
Hamas and Hezbollah. are
Wait.
innocent?
I
Yeah,
don't think
Mattan
so,
did
but I
that on
think the
purpose,
Israeli
though.
government is
Y'all
never
was looking
glass
at
house.
South America.
Maybe worse.
American, they're gonna show their innocence. You're
Yeah.
gonna suffer from them big time. They take
When the Muslim will take over New York, then we will see what happens to you. You'll be the first
I'm
one
not
that will
Judaism or
slaughter.
Christianity.
No, I'm
No,
on
I
their
won't.
side.
I'll be who I am
That-
today.
It won't help you.
I'll be who I am forever, though. Yeah.
want.
I practice what I want.
Yeah, man. So you just go and tap up the screen and like and follow and share. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So we are do some reactions on the channel, you know.
Does your brain freeze when you start?
Just make sure so to subscribe. The next reaction I will be something, you know what I mean, very interesting. See? Yeah, man.
Gonna show their innocence. You're gonna suffer from them big time. They take you.
When the Muslim will take over New York, then we will see what happens to you. You'll be the first
I'm
one
not
that will
Judaism or
slaughter.
Christianity.
No, I'm on
No, I
their
won't.
side.
I'll be who I am today.
It won't help you.
I'll be who I am forever, though. Yeah. I practice what I want now.
Nah.
I practice what I want now.
When the Muslim take over, you either have to become Muslim
Nobody
or
would-
you are
no.
dead. You
Then-
know
then
it.
I'll die.
Eh?
Then I'll die, but
You
I
die.
will not die.
No, but you helping them now to
I'm
take
not
over.
helping them
And they're
by
going to
exposing
slaughter
you
Do you
guys.
have
I'm
any
not
idea
helping
how
Muslims.
many illegal guns this guy has in his house?
I don't
To
have
keep
no
Muslims?
illegal guns.
He has so
You're trying
many
to get me
illegal
on
guns.
camera.
I'm not trying to get you into a crime.
It's getting ridiculous. Let's settle it right now to see who is more Jewish. Guys, the dinner bill is $24.88. What do you tip? What do you tip?
I usually give 20% tip.
25%.
I probably would have gave like $10.
That's 50% tip. I don't think any of you are Jewish.
What would you do? They're all just lying. I mean, he's obviously not giving $10. He probably can't even.
Gavin, you told me outside that Scottish.
He can't even afford a meal that's $24, let alone make it $34.
Why do you mess up, bro? Why do you say stuff like that?
Like what? I'm just
Why
being
you putting
honest.
in that? Why are you saying
When you converted
No, I'm
to
being
Black
honest. He'll
Hebrew
tell you
Israelites, did
himself.
you notice that you started liking Woody Allen movies more?
No, Woody Allen's any of too?
Yeah, he's Jewish.
That explains the.
So you don't like,
I don't like people.
but you're a Jew, a different kind.
You know that you see how I'm saying the difference? So
Jewish
people
versus
are
Jew.
Judaism people. Jews are my people. We would never use the term Jewish or Judaism. We don't do.
And how many Jews are there?
I don't know. We don't count. You know, the Bible is against numbers.
You don't know how to count?
I said we don't count. The
But-
Bible is against.
Is that why you said a 50% tip? You just couldn't even think of what it would be? Like what's 10% or 20% or 24?
But there must be some estimates on Black Hebrew
We
Israelites.
don't number.
We don't number.
I'm going to say 2,000.
We don't use that term Black Hebrew Israelite, by the way. I know people use that term because of white Jews or white Jewish people, but we don't use
You just say Jews.
The correct
We
term,
don't say Hebrew Israelite or Israelite.
the correct term is crazy hobos.
Oh, okay.
That sounds too close to like homos. You're talking to them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you think there is any man in the world who has contributed more to anti-Semitism than you?
Probably you. Literally you.
Not even close. As much as I try, I could never get on this man's level.
Listen.
He is like,
Listen. The
Unbelievable.
anti-Semitism started thousands of years before I was born and will remain many years after I would leave the world.
but are you contributing more?
Anti-Semitism doesn't need a rational reason. They hated the Jews.
You're the poster boy. You're like LeBron.
They hated the Jews when they're successful and when they were deprived and then when they killed them and they were helping the country. It doesn't really matter. If you're racist, you're racist. You understand? Someone who hates will hate all the time, whether they're good, whether they're bad. And someone that hates will hate
I don't
them
think that's true at all.
regardless
I
what
think
they
it's
do.
very possible for somebody to not be racist and then something somebody says or does change their mind.
Okay.
And the stuff
So
you're
tell
saying
me-
and
tell
doing
me- tell
is
me-
so
tell
atrocious
me
that you're making so many people anti-Semitic.
Tell me one thing I said and make someone anti-Semitic.
You just said the Palestinian people don't
Christianity is
exist.
worshiping a false
There's no
idol,
such
and
thing
you're all going to
Palestine.
hell.
Okay, there's one
I'm
of
telling
them.
you the
Pretty
fact.
bad.
There's one thing.
I'm telling you a fact.
Okay,
You
regardless.
don't know history. Google it.
Regardless.
Saying the
Pretty
name
I
is made
Googled
up.
it.
He's not saying that people don't exist. He's saying the name is made up.
This
What
guy,
name is made up?
Palestine. It's made by the
Oh, we're not going
Romans.
back to that. We
The
covered
Romans,
that.
No,
No one even disagrees
the
with you on that.
Romans called Israel Palestine after
Hey,
the
listen.
Philistines.
Yes, we're
Philistines have
all
nothing
aware.
to do with Arabs.
There's no Palestinian
There's
pro
no
people
such
here.
thing, Palestinians.
No such
You
thing.
don't
You love
know.
Palestine?
You don't know
But they
ABC
don't
of
have the
history.
state of Israel.
Well, then
The,
you're pro.
the Philistines.
No.
The Philistines have anything to do with Arabs? No. They were living in Gaza. Philistines had nothing to do with the children of Ishmael and the Arabs. There was no Islam. And now the Arabs found a great scam with the help of some liberal Jewish traders. and they use the name Palestinians, which is no such thing.
Okay, I wasn't even trying
Get it to your head already.
We already did this. I was just giving you examples of things you said.
How
that
does it make anti-Semitism by saying the truth?
You not understand
There's
that,
no such thing, Palestinians.
It's not the truth, but even if it was the truth, that's irrelevant to you making people anti-Semitic if they thought it wasn't the truth. Do you not understand
if I
that?
keep the Sabbath, it's also gonna make some Gentiles not happy.
Yeah, but you're
So
making
what should I do?
You're making.
Should I stop?
Why would I give a shit if you don't turn the microwave on a Friday night?
Unhappy.
That's not up high on my priorities list.
No, I'm trying to do what he
Hey,
does.
why don't you use the oven on Friday night? I work at GE. We need those customers. You never hear what Leonardo Joni said. She goes, the Jews have been kicked out of every country. They've been slaves. They keep getting ostracized and cast away. It's like a girl who keeps getting dumped by all these different guys. Eventually, you got to go, maybe this chick is a Jew.
You know what Hitler said?
Let me tell you something.
Come on, that's such a good joke.
If you know,
he doesn't understand what it is.
It's
I
like,
understand his
I don't
joke,
understand
and I'm
humor.
not
Why are you joking?
All right. I understand his joke, and it's not funny to me.
Yes, it is.
What I can add to your joke,
You're just offended by it.
No, if you want me to add to the
Yes,
joke,
can you make a
Please
joke?
don't put me in
in every
a vat of
country
boiling
the Jewish
cum.
people live, they were on the top of the world. The Romans, the
Can you make a joke?
Babylonians, the Persians, the Germans, the Russians. As soon as the Jews left or were that country was expired.
It's not that
that's
funny.
true. Whites.
Nothing left from the Greek Empire. Listen,
Yeah,
nothing.
you said you were going to do a joke.
Yeah,
I didn't
hold
finish.
on.
I didn't
Where's the
finish yet.
punchline?
I didn't finish.
Okay.
All the
Tell me when it happens so I go, ba-dum-bum.
Egypt of Pharaoh is gone from the earth. The Babylonian Empire is gone. The Greek Empire is gone. The Persian Empire of Ahasuerus that control 127 countries, they're gone. The Romans are gone. The Germans of became a small country. They have no effect on anyone anymore. Everyone who deprived the and tortured them and them, that once the Jews lived in their country, God blessed them as he promised to Abraham. Those who will bless your children will be blessed, and those who will fight them will be cursed. As soon as the Jews leave the place, the blessing of the place is gone. So you think you're being a wise guy, you do not know what's coming for you.
That wasn't particularly funny.
That's a reality.
That's the sad
We asked him
reality.
to make a joke.
That's the sad
And then he went
reality.
on a 7-minute lecture about how the Jews are so good that if once they leave your country, I guess you get the Muslims.
That's the sad reality.
But we wanted a joke.
You promised a
It's
joke.
it's enough that 1% of the Muslims.
But what's funny about that?
1% of the Muslims are pro-terror. That means tens of millions.
It's
of
not
people.
1%. It's 25%.
Whatever it is, I said let's go for the lowest number. If 1% out of 2 billion people,
That's funny to you?
If 1% are terrorists and they're jihadists,
started with,
and
I
they
got a
want
joke for you.
everyone that is not
didn't have a
Muslim
joke
to
for
be
us.
dead, that
Tricked
means
us.
your life is in danger, and his life, and my
When
life,
will we learn?
and everybody else's life is in danger because it's enough. The 1% of so-called
Okay,
Muslim
no.
people
Hold on. We need a
do
joke.
not
No
want
more. I
anybody
don't
else
want
to
this
live.
lecture anymore.
Our life is
I want a joke.
in a very serious jeopardy.
No. Hold on. We need a joke. We need something funny.
We made few jokes before.
I know a good joke.
I want a joke from you. You were
So-
presenting a joke and you
Can I
just
do
gave us a
joke?
lecture.
So there's a Mossad agent, there's a KGB agent, and a CIA agent, and they want to see who's better. Who's a better Secret Service guy. So they release a rabbit, and I think they're in Tel Aviv at the time this happens. They release a rabbit, and they go and chase it, and the CIA guy is gone for 8 hours. But eventually he's managed to find it, locate it, track it, trap it, and he comes back with the rabbit. Not great. And then the KGB agent is set out. He comes back, it is much better. 4 hours, he's got the rabbit in his hand. And then they go, all right, Mossad agent, you got to break 4 hours. What do you got? He's gone. 4 hours go by, 8 hours go by. Eventually, they wander into the woods and they find the Mossad agent, and he's holding a donkey. And he's slapping it, going, tell me you're the rabbit. Tell me you're the rabbit. Admit you're the rabbit.
Instead of scrolling through thousands of presets, imagine a simple.
All right, then go on top of the screen and like and follow and share, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So as I say, we have started some reaction on the page. You understand? Hopefully you enjoy it. Currently we are react to, you know what I mean, Captain Tuzariak sitting down with a Jewish rabbi and the Mattan, you know what I mean, podcast. You know, many of them might know about it, many of them might not. You know what I mean? It's a very popular podcast, you know what I mean, which shows you that the truth is going far. See, once upon a time, you know what I mean, nobody no want to touch the truth. Now the truth is everywhere, them can't deny it. So them have to just open up the gate and make the truth come through the gate, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, so we gotta do that breakdown there. We gotta wait upon this for load properly for some reason. I don't think it's internet problems, I just think this computer you want to change. So, you know what I mean, subscribe, you know what I mean? So we can change a computer here as well. See? Yeah, man, give me a second so we get back into it. You know what I mean? Again, you can leave no comments in the chat as well. Make you know what you think, what you stand, who you stand with. You stand with the Jewish rabbi, or you stand with Captain Tazariak. You know what I mean? Me personally, I stand with Captain Tazariak 100% because me know, you know what I mean? Me know the truth and me know say, you know what I mean? The truth is that they are not who they say they are. You know what I mean? Talking about the Jewish rabbi. I mean, the world know that by now. The entire world supposed to know that. You understand? All right, something I go on with that page. Let me just, see, come back here. Yeah, man, the entire world know that by now.
What do you got? He's gone. 4 hours go by. 8 hours go by. Eventually, they wander into the woods and they find the Mossad agent, and he's holding a donkey and he's slapping it, going, "Tell me you're the rabbit! Tell me you're the rabbit! Admit you're the rabbit!"
That was corny.
He didn't find it very funny. He's on his phone texting his wife.
I'm hitting an amazing joke right now. These goyim are nailing it. Here's the joke.
What will be the punishment for long neck?
Long neck.
I'm joking.
No, because he's my next guest in about 5 minutes. We have to wrap it up, and I'm curious what his punishment will be.
Long neck? Explain, educate me.
He's my next guest. He's this guy with the long neck. To my understanding, he's not Jewish. But
self-explanatory, really. Who is
Gavin,
long
you know
neck?
what he's talking about?
Yes. You're not going to believe this, but he's a famous viral video guy who has a very, very long neck.
Really?
Like circus freak level.
To see him.
Not particularly.
Maybe in the last life he was actually a Jew who made fun of people, so he came back like that.
No, maybe it was a giraffe in his past life. I don't know.
That was a pretty good joke. I'll give him that.
It's not great, but we have the building blocks for an actual joke.
But now he's proving that he can do jokes at least.
Yes.
So we've reached level 2.
Getting there.
Okay, well, that's it. I have to film with my next guest, Long Neck, now. We'll let everybody do an outro.
Very
Gavin,
good, guys.
Let's start with Gavin.
Thank you.
Hey, my name is Gavin. Check out my website because I'm banned on social media. Go to and check out my Twitter page, Gavin _McInnes. Yes, I am banned from Facebook, Instagram. You can't even DM the name of my site to a friend on Instagram. The DM will not go through. I'm being Mattan, who I assume is like a secular Jew doing an Israeli guy.
Oh, no. Okay, now you.
Me?
Make it quicker than that, though.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm Captain Desire of ICBK. I appreciate my time bringing me here. He's not, they're worse than him. He's actually not that bad. He admitted that.
I'm good, you're saying, or him?
Him. He admitted that the Proud Boys was Proud Boys, that they were gay. Jewish man wouldn't answer about being an Israelite from your dad. And that's it, but I do appreciate you coming out here. No, you didn't answer it.
Well, let him do this one. You do your own outro. Hold on.
He's gonna be 7 minutes.
No, it's gonna be 1 minute. Okay, to conclude, for those who just joined us, I'm Rabbi Yosef Mizrachi, speaking and teaching Judaism for 31 years. Please check me out on my YouTube channel, or you can download my app, Rabbi Yosef Mizrachi. You can go to my website, divineinformation.com. You can see
He's like a master itself.
You can see the debate that I had with all kinds of famous people about all kinds of topics that all of you probably care about. You can watch my film Torah and Science, Life After Death, and many Purpose of Life, and it will educate you with many, many things that right now you may not be aware of. And basically, everyone who searches for the truth will find the truth in my channels.
I'm going to cut me off like last time. I already know it. So
go ahead.
Okay, but my name. Okay. Sorry. My name is Aaron.
What's up, guys? In this video.
So I cut him off like last time. All right. So, you know what I mean? Again, just subscribe. next video are gonna be an interesting one. We are gonna cover topics like these. See, hopefully we can do them as regular as possible. You know what I mean? My outro is, my name is Kayadwan out of the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, Jamaica. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe. Shalom.